Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Hello Chris. So let's just get into a quick chat before we begin. So, well, not with the notes. So, today's stream is going to be a little bit different. I was having some issues with the PS3, but hey, you know what? That just adds to our ability to, I guess, prepare for the future. So what I mean by that is that there are a lot of people interested in the Axe Armor mod. I'm looking to introduce this to more people. So I figured today would be a good time to do things that I haven't done before. So we're going to try an Expedition Seed, which is very similar to Adventure. And for those not aware of what any of that means, essentially any place in the vanilla game where a armor or a sword or some kind of equipment can be dropped, a relic can be there instead. So instead of having, you know, like maybe 15, 20 locations in the first castle, it's like 60. There's a lot more checks. I have to explore a lot more of the game. And I feel like it gives a good overview of what the game is actually like if you full explore the castle. We'll probably end up going everywhere. If it isn't required, I will probably do some bosses just to showcase if we have sub-weapons. I don't feel like doing vanilla bosses, so if I reach a location and I have no sub-weapon, I don't know if I'll fight them. I'll think about it. But we'll try to do as much as we can today. And so I'm going to take some pauses throughout the run to gather some save states. And maybe at the end, depending on the time, I could even do the video for the tutorial. I have a general idea of what I want to talk about. So in terms of things I want to show off, I just want to make sure I grab them. So I want to make sure we get all the heavy hitters out of the way. So we need things like Death Skip, we need Succubus, we need Spike Breaker Room, we need Silver Ring, and honestly that's about it in terms of major locations. I could showcase a few other things like Bat Flight in maybe Marble Gallery or somewhere like that, but I could technically do that anywhere. But those are the four main locations excuse me, that I want to make sure that we have. So if I do that, I should be in good shape. Now I might grab a file with all the relics, and I'm just gonna rebind it, I think, after, because I would like to showcase like full movement. But we'll see how it goes. So anyway, we have to generate a seed. So if chat does not have a seed name, I have a backup one. And this will give me a couple minutes just to make sure to write down some notes, so be ready for the notes. I'm gonna say... we had to give an outline. It'll be basic controls. We need Mist Gates, which I'll handle as part of Silver Ring. Around the world, or we could do that one. Basic controls. Light. Just trying to think the order I should do this in. Then there'll be a separate part of the video where it will definitely be Succubus, Death Skip, Spike Breaker. I think covering Flight should cover Spike Breaker to some extent, but Spike Breaker I want to show without relics, without Flight. Oh, without Flight. Without Flight. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else, chat, you could think of that I'm not thinking of that should be in the tutorial? I guess we could do a sub-weapon showcase. Because they are very different. Although, should I do the sub-weapon showcase before? I guess I should do it before I go into Flight. I'm just trying to think thematically where I should talk about it. Like, I know what I should talk about, I'm just thinking about the order. F5. Actually, before I go to flight, I should talk about momentum. We'll do something like this. Because momentum is kind of important to know about. Oh, you know what I need in here? Library and clock room. Okay, I'm glad I thought about that a bit more. I'm gonna say out of logic. I don't want to merely reference these things. I do want to show it because that is the point of the video. So I think that's basically save slots 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And then this one could be my 5th save slot. Miss gates are kind of important to understand. Maybe something like that, Chan. I'm thinking something like this. I think momentum is important to know. Flight, blah, 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 blah. Getting hit. Oh, yeah. That's kind of a... Where to put that one, though? I'm gonna say getting hit. I think, chat, that should be a pretty good video. It'll have some of the basics in there. Actually, momentum / damage boosting. Yeah, then I don't need a separate one for getting hit. Okay, I think that is thematically appropriate where it should be. So I'll need a save slot kind of before then. This will be F10, this will be F9, F8, F7, F6. I'll say F5. F4. F3, F2, well, I don't really need the other ones. I can leave my F1 alone. I technically already have death skip, but I want to kind of rework it. I'm gonna move like my all items to a different save slot. I think we'll start with that. Just thinking about it. Yeah, let me move it in save slot order so that way I don't have to think about this later. So let's boot up the game. I'll do round the world as the seeds. We'll let that generate in the meantime. Thank you for sticking with me as I puzzled out what the topic of the video should be. As I said before, I had like a decent idea of what should be in it, but like sometimes just writing it out really helps me, because that'll also help me when I go to articulate certain things to make sure we cover those topics and don't just gloss over it. Oh, actually, I need the most important one. Launching / downloading the patch. I'm thinking ahead there, chat. They can't play it if they don't have it. So we're just gonna quickly jump to one of my existing saves. I'm gonna briefly mute the other music so we don't hear overlap. Okay, so this save file I want would be 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I want this in F5. I'm gonna put it at F5. Oh, I need a Galamoth. Ooh. Maybe we'll move everything down by 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So I can put this as F4. Yeah, I think people need to know how to beat Galamoth. I think that's kind of important to talk about, and that leaves me 2 free slots to do whatever I want with, and F1 has my latest data. I could just do this, for example, when I'm ready to go. I'm not gonna bother showing them how to do Richter. I'm like, they should know better. Right, chat? I'm not here to teach them how to beat the beginning stuff. It's vanilla. You can't even lose the beginning, so I don't think I need to go over that. Doing it well, we'll leave that to the speedrunners. Alright, so that's out of the way. Let me close this. And we'll go ahead and check on the seed. Has it generated? It has. Oh, does Expedition start with the duplicator? I'm not a fan of that. I might have to ban it, chat. I feel like that would make the game too boring. I think I'm gonna have to ban myself from it. It gives me Buffalo Star, which is pretty good. Dragon Helm, Alucard Mail, Twilight Cloak, and Mana Prism, and all that is really strong. Yeah, I'm gonna ban myself from it. The seed will go way too fast. Like, I understand that, you know, you expedite something, so you want a fast journey with Expedition, but it's just like, that's a little too fast. I don't agree with that at all. I'm assuming it also starts me with certain relics, like Bat, which is okay. It's not like the end of the world, because I'm not looking to test movement. But that plus Mana Prism, I don't know. It feels kind of lame, to be honest with you. I generally don't like the seeds where you start with endgame gear, like, at all. So doing that kind of sucks. If I pick up a duplicator in the course of the run itself, maybe I'll do it. But yeah. I think I'm gonna hard veto that. Just nah. Chat, nah. I might use the duplicator to save a library card. That is literally the only exception to that rule, because that would just save time, and it's not really fun watching the backtrack. But other than that, we're gonna try to play it without it. Or I might let Death take our equipment, honestly. That's also kind of tempting. You know what? Let's have Death take our equipment. It's fine. We'll do Death skip, go back politely, and let him take our stuff, chat. How's that? We'll do a compromise. We'll show the skip, and then we'll do the gentleman's agreement. I'm like, you got me, Death. Yeah, like, I want it to be a little bit of a challenge, but if you just give me a duplicator right away, like, I can't even die. Like, it just, I don't understand why I would want to play that, so probably not a seed type I would play again in the future, just because, as I said before, I don't like starting with endgame equipment. I'm okay with it giving me things like Mystic Pendants or whatever, but, like, a duplicator is just so broken. It's like starting with Vorpal or Chrysogrim. I almost feel like re-rolling seeds where I see that. I'm not even kidding. I'm so done with it. It's too easy. Like, even with Axe Armor damage nerf, it's still easy. Oh, no thanks. Anyway, chat, let's boot it up. Yeah, we're gonna leave that little thing there. I could center the notes for the video itself. I don't know how much I'll be showing of the Let's Chat on screen. Probably almost nothing. I'll probably just pause SotN and talk over it briefly. I don't think I'll show my notes. Anyway, let's go ahead and boot up SotN. So if we hear sounds, we're good. Sounds good to me. Okay, no Tinga 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 of Doom. That's always a good sign. Actually, you know what I'll do? I think I'll have launching and downloading the patch separate. Because that one's going to take a lot of time to do. Because I have to make sure all my scenes are set up for that. And, like, I agree it should be done. but it is what it is. I don't know. Like, I think I should do it. It's just, like, I don't know if I'll do it in order. Like, I could release it later, because I have to go through and show all the website stuff. Whereas the tutorial video stuff, I already have it all set up. I don't know. I'll think about it. I mean, I don't mind having multiple tutorial videos. Like, technically, when I go to the Subweapon Showcase and all the death skip stuff, I could separate those into 2 different videos, which isn't bad. So I'll probably take it as like 1 take, but I'll probably split the video in 2. That way when people are looking for more advanced stuff. Okay, so let's get it started. The tracker is working. It's not in guarded. It should be equipment. I'm gonna switch the seed location. Something different. Window is on top. I mean, I could. I don't really care though. Hello, Calvisham. Hope you're doing well. We're putting together things to cover in tutorial videos, Calvisham. I'll just run it through you once. So I'm probably going to have a separate video on launching and downloading the patch. We're probably going to... I don't know if I'll stream it. I'll think about it. If you think it would be cool to stream, I'll stream it later. I don't think I'll have time today, at least in the morning, to do it. The basic controls, momentum/damage boosting, the flight mechanics, going through a mist gate. Oh, I forgot all rocks. That's why we write this out loud, chat. I need an all rock save state. How many save states is that up to? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 4, 3, 2. Wow, that's actually all my save state slots. That's crazy. Okay, well, I guess I better play this well. That'll be interesting. So I'm gonna have to remember this when we get here. So I think that should be everything. So that'll be literally every save state. I mean, it's not bad areas for testing. As long as I have a Galamoth, honestly, Galamoth is like my go-to for testing certain things. This should be fun. So in honor of Calvisham, we're doing a expedition seed to see how terrible this is. I'm gonna go... I blame you. Here's the wacky world, chat. Where do you think Dracula's gonna spawn? I almost feel like we should have bets. Oh, did I not start Mayhem? Like I did not. Oh, I'm slightly darker blue Richter now, chat. Hold on, we're all good now. Dead center? I hope he's dead center, because it's way easier. Yeah, that's our 5, because that's the backup if he's not dead center. That was a little early. I need to learn the setup for the other one. Yeah, see, we didn't get the good stacks because it was too early. I mean, we didn't get hit, but like, I mean, like just shows you, like, if he is not perfectly dead center, the damage stack doesn't work the same way. So it's not me. It just doesn't work at all. Like, even like trying to move forward to correct it didn't work. So what a very unfortunate position to be in, chat. Oh, it also gave me gravity boots? Interesting. I'm gonna pause for a second, chat. I just want to relabel my notes so that way I know what save state this should be. So I don't, like, freak out later. Because in the heat of the moment, I won't remember what these should be. This has a little bit of everything in it, honestly. Okay. So right at the beginning, we're gonna have to make sure to get a death skip. I'm gonna put this here. Oh, my notes. There we go. I can see the notes, and now we can continue. What did it start me with? Oh, yeah, that's right. This garbage. Yeah, we're not keeping this, by the way. I mean, I could test my damage, I guess, with Mana Prism. But, yeah, it's not. Alucard mail. I don't want Alucard mail. Unless that's Spike Breaker. No, it's just regular. Let's not use this. Fine, we don't need it. Just a little damage boost there. Oh, wait, we have play, right? I was gonna say, yeah, that should be a check. Yeah, I don't know the rules for Expedition. I've never played it. I already said I'm banning the Duplicator. I think that's really lame to start with Duplicator. I'm gonna be real honest with you, Calvisham. Not a fan. Regular Fire Mail. Not a fan of that either. So I'm gonna be consulting the map a lot, because I don't know where the item locations are. But we'll get there eventually. Speaking of which, I had nothing for a while. Look at that beautiful fireball. So death skip should be F5, so I'm just gonna make sure we have it in the order, so I don't have to think about it later. Actually, I want to make sure the Bwaka knife there is removed. Just take our equipment, it's fine. I don't even feel like doing death skip, chat. We'll be doing that later. Expedition's going as fast as Nimble. Oh, yeah, because I'm not a fan of Nimble, so yeah, this is definitely not a C-type for me in the future. Ooh, that damage was terrible. Oh, that should help, though. Wow, that's so strong. Well, I guess I'm going to be doing 1,000,000 damage again. Yeah. Did I seriously get Combat Knife? Oh my gosh, that's so unfair. There, we'll save. Actually, I'm trying to think if that would result in more damage or not, because Combat Knight hits more than Alucard's Sword, and Alucard's Sword has so much strength. I wonder if that offsets it. I actually want to test that. In this scenario, when I don't have a lot of stats. What does more per hit? I mean, Combat Knife should out-damage, but it has a big penalty. I did 25 versus... Real life real quick. Game, please. 38. But it's like, I get See, this double hits, that triple hits. I think the Combat Knife actually out-damages, but I think for the purposes of boosting around the castle, I'll keep it on Alucard's Sword for now. And actually... Oh no, that's a pretty big difference. I'll keep Combat Knife there. If I could get more raw base strength, I think I'll swap it over. Actually, just remember, there should be a check I have to do here. Right, this should be an item. Steel Helm, whatever. I went the wrong way. That was interesting. I thought I was going to go to the left, so I timed it for the left press, not the right press. You got me, Momentum. So I'm expecting to find a whole lot of nothing as we play, but at least we showcase more rooms. Okay, so none of the floor stuff is required. I guess because it's not technically an equipment spot. I'll still check it, though. Oh. Well, I guess I won't check it. Art refresh? That could be fun later. I don't need... Oh, no, I do need something here. I was like, oh, wait, yeah, there was an item that's, like, all the way up here. Wow, I don't think I've done this more than twice. On stream, that is. That legit holy glasses? Wow, okay. Well, I could go to the second castle if I feel like it, I guess. That did not take very long to do. I guess holy glasses is not limited to being in the clock room. That's good to know. Still not have Jewel of Open, so I can't do the other check. I do have gravity boots. So I could take advantage of that. I did not mean to slide there. That is most unfortunate. Most unfortunate, chat. Yeah, Alucard's sword pretty strong. I guess that's the downside with the randomizer. It's very easy to get very strong gear for the area. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll play it on vanilla. Like, literally no randomizer, but axe armor. Ban all the OP items. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I have an elevator check. I was like, wait a minute. I'm remembering. Sort of. Yeah, I'm not... Actually, I can just click through the elevator. Oh. Should I showcase that? I guess as long as I mention it. Well... I mean, that would be kind of interesting to know. It does save you a lot of time. Just gonna open that for now. Oh, out of MP. Damn, I mashed it too quickly. Yep. Oh, I've just not enough MP. Damn. Should have gone for the save. I'll hold still to get my MP back, I guess. The downside of being at low MP without Mana Prism. You actually have to try slightly. Okay, I'll just recap it there. Yeah, I think it's on. You know what? I'm gonna make a small note when I talk about flight. Fast fall through elevator, thin floors, like in caverns. So that should be fun. I think it is worth mentioning because that could save a lot of time in races. To not have to wait for that elevator. If you're playing Adventure Expedition like a madman. I don't think I've missed any checks. Oh wait, I did. Wait, what was that? Is there an item up there, really? Hold on. If that's where I think it is, we're going back for it. Or am I off by room? The map in my head does not match the map in game. Oh, okay, it's above this room. I was gonna say, I was like, was there something in the upper part of that room? I couldn't remember. Okay, I don't know where that is. We'll think about it later. It's probably somewhere in Colosseum, if I had to guess. Anyway, continuing on our wonderful journey. Sure, I'll take the life max, whatever. Ooh, that tech, though, was sick. Just holy, ew. Okay, I always check down there because I'm never sure if I don't see anything there, if it's a ring, and I just don't trust the game. So that time I didn't see anything, but it looks like nothing was there. Expedition is weird checks. Yeah, there's a lot of kind of obscure item locations. So I have no idea where Jewel of Open will be, because there's quite a lot locked away down there. Is the other oh, the other side actually doesn't count towards the relic check? That's interesting. Because I know there's items that spawn here. Interesting. Alright, so I could go to All Rocks. Do I want to? I guess. It'll be a bit trickier, but we have all the damage, just like pretty low level, low defense. I'll wait for it. Peanuts. Well, now I have some healing at least, like solid healing. Yeah, Alucard's sword should carry us through literally the whole game. I don't really need any other weapon. But it'd be nice to see some more accessories. Does this count as an item check? It looks like it does. I guess because there's like that urn at the end. Got a diamond. That could be useful. Well, that momentum boost was sick though. I'm gonna save my MP here, because I'm not sure where in the Coliseum I can make checks. Nothing at the boss room. I think there's like a hidden door thing above us. Did not mean to get hit by that. Like here-ish, yeah, there we go. Alright, at least give me like a terrible item. Don't just give me literally nothing. Ooh, actually, multi-swings on these enemies? Oh, it almost felt fair there for a minute. I actually had to use all my mechanics? What is that nonsense? Monster Vial, I'm not in a rush to pick it up. There should be a lot of checks around the edges. I'm gonna save, because I very rarely go down here. And I don't remember what's here outside of the Musketmen. I'm assuming is the check that's beneath me. Musketmen, and then the opposite side of Musketmen. So it's like the dual sword farming location. Got it. Ooh, my spells are just slightly too weak. Get away from me. Listen, I will use my slow, low damage axe to get out of this scenario. Thank you. Thank you, heart pickups. Yeah, we're just gonna quickly top off. Why I wanted to save some MP. I'm assuming that's the item check. No, it's not. Oh, no, that's right. It's not the right room. There's one more. Alright, I want your XP. I'll kill to get that XP. Dodged ourselves. Where I could do a couple of checks. I'll just check what's over here. The ice cream. Oh, that's where it is? It's not the jewel sword check? I mean, I'll do it anyway. Again, like, the map that I see is not how I picture the castle, but I very rarely go down here. Yeah, this is the room I was thinking of, which we got a velvet hat. I might as well put something on. Ooh, I could just wear holy glasses for the inn, actually. I think we got anything else too interesting. Graham, I think, is more attack. So I'll do that for now, actually. So small damage increase. I think that's it for this area. Unless I go to Chapel, which I don't really feel like doing. I mean, what are the odds that that is going to be required over the other stuff? I don't know. I'm just gonna go back at this point. I will, however, grab the save. I guess I could also do all rocks since I'm here, and then just warp back to entrance. Check that item real quick. Just thinking about it. I've never really thought about expedition routing, other than it looks like absolute madness. Like, my brain cannot comprehend these checks. Like, I want to do these ones while rising, because I haven't been to the library yet, and I'm not looking to get bat or something crazy. Okay, I'll take the heart max. Banana, sure, we'll take the banana. We'll gravity jump the rest of the way. So just make sure not to gravity jump into the ceiling, or I'll be very sad. Oh, can you imagine if that was library? How badly I would have wanted that. Oh my gosh, what a tease. Chow, what an absolute tease. That would have saved me so much time. Shaking my head. Okay, I guess we're ready for the boss with no sub-weapon. Sure, things will be fine. We got Alucard sword. Take the neutron bomb though. Who knows? Could use it once. MP-wise, looking a little eh. But I should be able to get a little bit of MP while falling down here, so it shouldn't be too terrible. Okay. Spells did just enough damage. I'm gonna back up just so I regen more MP. I want to get another big spell out. I didn't have enough for faceplant. Well, that's unfortunate. We're gonna wait a bit. That is potentially gonna be a big time loss. I might be in trouble here, actually. I thought I had way more MP than I do. Have this real quick. I'm gonna eat the banana, chat. I'm mostly just struggling because I didn't kill him instantly. Now I actually have to respect him and get some MP. I need MP for faceplant. I don't need it for damage at this point. Oh, well now I need it for faceplant. We'll just take the damage, it's fine. Actually, no, this is not fine. How long is this gonna go on? Oh no. That's unfortunate. Yeah, see, like, if I'm out of MP, I can't really deal with him. I thought we would do enough to burst, but I was clearly wrong. I'm gonna hold it just a little longer, because I need enough for at least 2 dodges, and we get more for standing still. Oh, he baited me. I thought that would hit me. Not that. Ah, why did he only do 1? Why didn't he do 2? What a cheater. And now he's doing 4. What a madman, chat. Game, please. Alright, we should kill him here. Yeah. I mostly just needed to get behind him twice, but I didn't have enough MP for the first one, so that kind of messed me up. Unfortunate, really. So, I guess in the future, because of the damage nerf, I can't burst him with the old strategy. So I learned the hard way. I mean, I didn't die, but it could have been cleaner. Gas Cloud. That would be useful if I could get Q, which I know I should get at some point. Although, I guess now that I have Holy Glasses, I guess it's not guaranteed that I need it anymore. What is going on? Why can't I do this? Do I not have enough MP? What's happening? Hopefully I don't hopefully I have not found another bug. I just have Bat. I should be able to make this check. I made it the first time. I'm not holding the flight button. I'm gonna give myself a little more MP and try again. It's just I guess I didn't have enough MP. Whatever. Not gonna dwell on it. So there's a Where is the... Oh, that checks below the save room. Forgot about that. Let's go do that one. While we're here, we might as well save. This is why we check the map, chat. I mean, I guess I could do Chapel if I really want to. Go to the next warp and come back. Heart max. Yeah, that was a little weird. I don't know why I got stuck there. I mean, the second time I did it, I was fine. Whatever. Three-hander. How much attack is that? Is that only 40? Oh, it's 50. This is actually stronger, but it only single hits. But since I'm not looking to do a boss, I'd rather have this weapon, actually, over the Alucard sword. Do more damage per swing. I actually found a Vlad relic. Wow. That makes the two-hander even better, because it gets 25% strength instead of 16%. So I will take that all day. I thought about going back, but I might as well just commit. So I have to do those checks and then come back up. I probably have to come back for Silver Ring, or I just orphan the check. Given that Silver Ring doesn't look like it's required, so I have to kind of factor that in. Is this a library card? Please be a library card. Oh my gosh, I hate you, game. What? Hey, chat, brutal. I'm getting teased. Yeah, see how that did 60? Like, that's some big damage, chat. Wait, I was able to damage the Iron Ball? What? I didn't think you could do that. That was interesting. Oh, I took a lot of damage there. Gotta be careful. Iron Ball means serious business. Shock Room. If I didn't have Alucard Sword and a really good... Yeah, I'm doing 62 a hit. This is so much stronger than the Alucard Sword on an individual strike basis. Ooh, damage is good. Max health? Sure. I forget if there's one more check or not, like over here. I don't remember. Is there? There is. The Luminous. I don't know if it was a green check, but I still wanted it. Turn my MP a little bit. Let's check up here. They said there's one check I could do outside of Silver Ring. Real slow. Still gonna check these items because we don't have any defense. That'd be nice if I got some, but it's not required simultaneously. Is this where the item check is? Oh, I already checked it apparently. Oh, maybe it was at the top up here. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Okay, so we had to check that place regardless. For Hippogriff, I'm gonna switch back to Alucard Sword and Graham, because I think this is still more damage. Unless I'm gonna do some nonsense like Dynamite. Let's do nonsense like Dynamite. Wow, that did 109 while it was in our hand. That was crazy. And that was kind of worth it. Come on, come to the ground. There we go. Yeah, look at that. I'm not instantly killing bosses, chat. What a weird feeling. Yeah, I'm aware it drops axe armor, but I'm surprised we did damage to it at all. It's a bit weird, but you know what? I'm not gonna question it. Yeah, this is, I'm assuming, that thing I just opened up was... Oh, wait, that's a double hit weapon. Hold on. I wish its attack power was slightly higher. Because, I mean, a double hit two-handed weapon in this game is pretty good with axe armor. Regular nunchuck probably garbage, but... Like, actually getting double hit, which things are very weak against in this game. I mean, ideally it would be fire for early game, but big hit as well. Gets us through the armors. Let's check over here first. Do a grand little tour. Nothing in the normal relic spot. I'll get my health maxed, because why not? Another sellable? Sure. Ice Brand. Not that useful. I probably won't use it for the majority of the game. If at all. Is this still buggy where you can clip through? Oh, you can't clip through it in normal mode. Interesting. I can't say I've ever tried. Just wanted to double check. I'm assuming there's a relic check up here. I remember there's a lot of these. Lots of sellables, some food items. Stairs glitching out as usual. I mean, I could fight Richter. Yeah, why not, chat? Let's go greet Victor. Or Richter, I mean. Oh, he's looking a little glitchy. Alright, the boss buffs did not help him. Listen, chat. I don't want to hear anything about this boss from anybody. Didn't help. He had like 5 more health, and it just meant I had to do 2 fireballs, and it completely offset it. So we're gonna pretend run over here, and we're just gonna immediately turn around. Bye, Maria. Yeah, he looked a little funky. But I guess, actually, I should make a note there. That's technically a bug. So dark blue Richter equals bugged enemy Richter. I'll look into that later. I mean, that's with the buff, chat. Demon card would be good here. Oh. Right, chat? Oh. I might as well do the other check. I should have enough MP for this. Lunch A, nothing at the normal relic check. Hamburger from the bird. I feel like it's making a statement with that one. We're gonna use flight and barely make it up there. Oh. There's nothing there. That's unfortunate. So we have all of library to do. So it could require us to go to the second castle, because we did get holy glasses. So if we don't get missed, I can't really do anything else in library. I guess I'll go take the warp. Maybe we'll get another hamburger. I was just checking chat. I'm actually gonna just heal up here and save. Yeah. Sorry, Richter. That's proof you could still beat him quick. As long as you have flight, it's still pretty fast. So, I honestly didn't really feel the buff. I'll check the logs to make sure it applied, but again, I got 2 double hit fireballs while still attacking, which is pretty efficient. This puts us at the All Rocks Chamber, which I might as well as just do. Might as well just go this way. So unfortunately, we didn't get Jewel of Open. So we stalled as long as we could. We didn't get Form of Mist. We also couldn't do Silver Ring. We might not even get it in this castle. So we'll have to remember what we left behind. I'll probably do a big flight sequence in Marble, since I'm just building up MP at the moment. The overflow. Ooh, I didn't want to bonk there. That sucked. Yeah, let's get our MP back up a little higher by just boosting through this. Heart Brooch. Wait, that's actually really good. Oh, I didn't think about this. Do I want Heart Brooch to work with the conversions? Think about it. I mean, it means cheaper sub-weapons for me. Now let's use the flight. I do have Gas Cloud, so it's like I do stupid drive-by damage. Who knows, I might get a kill. Aw, slightly too weak. Let's do some item checks. TNT... Where that guy, go to the wall. Is it hold still? I think you just hold still, right? Or do you hold down? I don't remember how to activate this elevator. Calvisham, remind me. I don't know if... Okay, it's just hold still. Well, I'm glad I did that. That was a relic. There you go, chat. Obscure references. Thank you, Calvisham. Nothing in the boss chamber. Oh, the boss chamber itself has something. I guess that makes sense, because normally it is a sword. I go a bat. You know what? We'll fight the boss just because. Just because, chat. Gotta assert dominance. Yeah, if I do 2 dash attacks, he dies. Yeah, that's pretty strong. It's pretty good, chat. Thank you, Power of Wolf. That saved me a lot of time. I think chat can agree. Power of Wolf, super good at killing Doppel. Get wrecked, Doppel. Not waiting for spells when I have Power of Wolf. Getting plus 20 a hit. All I gotta do is 60 damage in 2 swings. That is manageable, chat. Our fireballs are still slightly too weak to one-shot. But I mean, that's a good feeling. I feel like, you know, I have to actually think about damage. I feel like the game's a little closer to being balanced. As envisioned versus as coded. What would make the most sense to do in this scenario? I guess I go up here first and then return on the off chance I get Form of Miss. So I got the speed relic, which is nice. Absolutely nothing, beautiful. Now we face plant towards the items that are here. Nothing there. Oh, we gotta do the puzzle. Ew. Ew, the puzzle room, chat. Yeah, once we do the puzzle, we're just turning right around. We're going to library, and then if nothing's there, we just go to the warp. Let's deal with the harpies, which we one-shot, fortunately. How did I miss? Game, please. Okay. I'm gonna hit it until we hear the click. Well, I haven't played the game before. There we go. It was only 3 that time. I almost landed on those spikes. I, like, vaguely remembered there was something that damaged me down there, and I held the flight button for, like, half a second. Okay. And our reward is absolutely nothing. Actually, wait, no. Silver Crown's good. Oh, I'll take that back. Silver Crown gives me a lot of in. I do want some in. We're gonna go ahead and nope through this. Be like, peace out. Bye, Medusa heads. I don't deal with you. Right, chat? We're out of there. I just realized I forgot to do something. That is so unfortunate. We have to go back and get some saves. I forgot to get Aurochs. It's kind of far out of the way. I might go back for it off stream. I still have the library, though. That one I can still do. Although, do I want to showcase the library when I have the power of Wolf? Because that kind of negates some of the challenge. I'll think about it. Ghost card. Boo. Out of here. Alright, I'm gonna kill these, not because I have to, but because I want to make a safe state and not worry about these life apples. Need life apples, get out of here. Gotta play better. Okay, so we're gonna do a save state, like, right here. That'll be F7. Oh, and then if I wait until, well, yeah, if I have Holy Ring, or Silver and Gold Ring, I could go back for Clock Room. Nothing's there, that sucks. What else? Oh, there's checking under the Librarian. I should do that first, actually. Before I go too much further. Oops, slightly ran out of momentum there. I'm on a little ride. Ooh, man, you can even damage boost from there? That's crazy. There's only a couple checks left that I can do. I'm gonna check the Librarian. I can't do the Archdemon check, I don't think. Unless there's something in the sellables.
I'm interested in this.
As in, like, in the pots versus where it normally is.
Thank you.
I'm interested in this.
Nose Devil card. Oh.
Thank you.
Okay. I could do another check in the future, maybe. Power Sire is very tempting. Another Silver Crown. Absolutely booty accessories. Love to see it, chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I said, Calvisham. That's why I picked it up. Do I really want Ares, though? I don't think I do. It makes damage boosting a lot harder. I don't know if I really like that with the strategy. I mean, I could buy one.
Thank you.
Maybe two.
Thank you.
It depends on how negative it lets your defense go. If it just leaves you... Oh, Fistotulkus? Oh, actually, this one is way worth it.
Thank you.
Leave my money for now. I'll think about the other purchases. Yeah, Fistotulkus is slightly weaker per hit, but it's way higher damage. And if I'm gonna wear Ares, I should hit for like 1,000,000 damage. Oh, my defense is still 0. Maybe it's not too bad then. Yeah, because other things can let you go negative. I didn't want to go negative in terms of stats. I'll make a save here. I don't usually play with Ares. Let's see how much I do a hit with the triple hit. Yeah, that seems about right. Just think I'm using Duplicator? No, I'm not. No, I'm not, Calvisham. Oh, you mean in terms of defense? Oh. I don't know. I don't normally stack Ares, and I don't play with Duplicator, so for me that's not. Oh, Form of Mist is right at the Mist Gate. What are the odds? What are the odds, chat? And a Silver Ring. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I never play with Duplicator, Calvisham. I think literally the 2 times you see me play it are the only times I've played with Duplicator. Yeah. Like that 1 seed the other week. That was it. as I said before, I don't like playing with OP items, and I don't play with the seeds that grant it to you. That's why I got rid of our duplicator in this seed. I got tired of duplicator already. I'm already like, I'm bored of it. It's too powerful. Boring item, chat. Yeah, how convenient. I guess I'll go back and... Oh, there's this check up there. I forgot about that check. Why I always check the map. Oh, that's like the rotating wall check. That's right. Go back to it. Well, I have to go back for a silver ring save state, so whatever. I guess I'll do it even though it's not optimal to do. All that for a pizza. Yeah, I do want that save state. Although I don't have Spike Breaker. Yeah, I guess some of this might be better if I come back with Guarded OG for the other save states. The downside of trying new seeds is realizing it doesn't use the same logic as Guarded OG, so I'm not required to get those items. Bit unfortunate. Oh well, you learn on the fly, I guess. So I don't think there's anything else I could check outside of silver. Which it says I can't get, but I can totally get that right now. Like, it's grayed out. I promise you I could get that if I wanted to. We'll skip it for now, I guess. It could end up being... I don't know if Expedition uses complexity, but it could end up being the high complexity Vlad. His Holy Glasses was just kind of out in the open, and all it required was Flight. So like, if you require Flight plus Form of Mist plus Spike Breaker, and Spike Breaker would require potentially Sonar or whatever, and that would put it up a decent amount in the complexity. Allegedly. I still don't have Wolf, so I can't do the Jewel Sword checks. Or whatever they are, technically. I think it's a Jewel Sword in vanilla. Oh, no Bat Wolf for the secret room. Oops, bonked our head. So far, not too bad. I guess we'll go left first. I mean, I have Form of Mist, so technically I could do more checks, I suppose. Like, I could do the library check. Oh, this is something we don't normally do. I'm assuming there's a check, like, right down there. Yep. Oh. Learning through affirmation. Lots of healing. I don't think I need that at the moment. Unless I get hit by the beam skeleton. Terminus Est. Like, again, it's not a bad weapon. It's just the problem is I kind of have, like, the perfect weapons already. Like, honestly, the knuckle weapon is going to delete bosses. So even though we haven't found a sub-weapon, I think we're pretty much good to go. I'll make a safety save here in case I get bodied by Medusa. Since our damage is very low at the moment. Although we have Ares, so maybe it's not too low. Because it's important to kind of hit her before she's able to do her beam. I don't think it's worth trying to crouch attack it. We'll go this way first, I guess. Although I should get the warp. We'll do the boss and then we'll leave the room. Although, I wonder if that glitches there. That is only getting one hit. Oh, I guess because he's more horizontal than vertical. It's kind of annoying. There we go. Had to reposition chat. I was like, wait a minute. It's just because he's too horizontal. I had to get above him for the multi-hit. Okay. We're gonna go back for the warp. Then I'm gonna go through the normal route. Okay. Don't have to worry about that now. Because, I mean, we haven't gone to the caverns at all, which is kind of a big check area. I actually didn't know if that was an item check or not. I just kind of did it. It probably isn't. So we have the hidden room in reverse. Pop these open for items. Dynamite was pretty strong. I mean, Dynamite was as strong as we were before Ares, to give you an idea. So, like, consumable weapons are definitely very high damaging in this. Potentially, you could get multiple hits out of them if you attack fast enough. Oh, nice. But this should be an item check. Is this gonna be a library card or a meal ticket? Oh, an actual library card? Wow, that could be useful in the future. If we're forced to do caverns... Oh, oops. My bad. I was holding the play button there. But alas, I was not. Yeah, let's skip a really horrible room in the game by just going fast. Fine. No other items here, right? Nope. Okay. I think for this area, I think I want my defense. So I'm gonna get tagged by stuff flying at me off screen. I don't mind double hitting to kill them. We have a little bit of stuff here. Before I forget about this one. Oh, it was only 2. Damn. That's annoying. Alright, I'm just gonna recover some MP. I'm gonna need it for the next room. There we go, we're gonna reset it. Go. Yeah, I one-shot these things, I'm not too scared. I just mostly wanted to make sure I didn't have Ares on, because that would take a lot of damage from this. On my face. Yeah, that one was also only 2. That wasn't too bad. Pretty easy. Just had to deal with those guys. And, ooh, Jewel of Open. Ooh. Oh, that's why I couldn't do the other check. I didn't have Jewel. Ooh. I guess I at least play up to the warp if I want to go back for caverns, because that's a full clear first. Well, almost full clear. Really just depends on where Wolf is. Okay. Get out of this room. A little breather. Did it really spawn as I went to go through the door? Did it really just do that? That is so rude. Can you imagine if that killed me? I would be so tilted. I'm already upset that that can happen. Like, I was legit in the doorway and it spawned on me. Mana Prisms, Opal Circlets. I have enough to deal with, knowing bosses later, I guess. Ooh, we don't do enough damage to do that. I'm gonna switch to Flame Burge then. This one-shots them, right? No, it doesn't. Bit unfortunate. Okay, we need more damage, so I'm gonna switch to this for now. Brilliant Mail, which increases our sub-weapon damage. I wish I had Cube. It's very rare I see people pick that up. It does add a lot to sub-weapon damage, but it's not guaranteed. I don't know what any of those green checks are in the middle. I guess they have to be library checks. We'll see when we get there, I suppose. Oh, speaking of which, why wasn't killing in one hit? This Atulkus can only offset so much. Be good enough. Yeah, I mean, so far it's been pretty easy. I had like an unfortunate MP calculation on Olrox, which is purely player fault. I'm not gonna blame items, because we actually did have good items. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind for speeding through that in the future. Our damage is not as high. Magic Missile. So yeah, now like low weapon Olrox seems like a nightmare. I don't think I would do that at all in races going forward. If that's how much damage I did with the Alucard sword and it still took that long, that's kind of brutal. Do I want this warp? I don't think I do. Let's skip it. So I have everything I need to make the checks already. Ooh, I don't like that bouncing projectile. Can I play with just one Ring of Ares and have defense? No, I only have 10, even with Fist. This gives defense, right? Yeah, it gives 5 defense. That's a shame. Oh, I have Royal Cloak I never put on. That should be good. There we go. It's not gonna make a big difference, but whatever. I'm surprised I killed that guy before he hit me, but we'll take that. We'll check here first, I guess. Yeah, that's why I don't like the Ring of Ares. I need to defense or damage boost through this. There's an item check over here. Alright, Ring of Ares. I need to be able to make this check. Probably gonna get a life up here if I had to guess. Oh, I got healing if I'm really desperate. I'm not that desperate yet, though. Mostly just need to go to bottom here. Right? Yeah. A little restore. So there's one that is definitely past where I'm going. So I could do that one. I think... The other one might be here. Knuckle Duster, okay. Heart Max, okay. Still, unfortunately, no... Ooh, actually, I'm gonna do this. No Cubizoe is what I was gonna say. Oof. Not worth. Let's go ahead and speed up. Yeah, that quality of life of allowing this speed up at the cost of MP, that actually feels pretty good. That saves a really horrendous journey through there. Now this one's kind of hard to do with the flight, so I'm just gonna gravity boot through it. Almost a straight line to exit, which is kind of nice. Keeping a little MP for creature, not that I feel like I need it. We're gonna go ahead and put our damage ups back on. That is annoying with low defense. Talisman. Too bad that doesn't work. Creature's a little risky to do with this. I'm gonna wait just a few seconds in case I do need to dodge. I just want to say I gave myself an ample chance. Ooh, he is kind of hard to hit. So do that. Okay. Thank you, Flight. Trying to outrange him without a sub-weapon or spells, kind of gross. Life max, whatever, we'll take it. So there's one more check here. Guess we'll go up and see what it is. Yeah, we're already like leagues ahead of where we would have been in an adventure. Adventure would have made me loop the castle twice, and I still would have been in first castle, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're barely going into an hour total, or hour 15 total in streaming, and I don't think I've been in the seed that long. So much better in terms of pacing. Figure I'd just check the items since I'm here. Doing some rogue legacy wall strats there. Nothing here, just a heart max. Ooh, I landed on that. That was kind of painful. Another heart max. Disappointing. Do we have all these other checks to do? Is it... Okay, Calvation, is it a real strategy to go back to the warp rather than go all the way to the middle and do this long hallway? Just curious. I just did all of left. And I have a warp. I could go back to the middle if I want to. It almost got me. Usually you go right first? Oh wow. I thought you guys went left for this. Or is that only for the Batmaster seed? Alright, I'm definitely gonna restock because I don't have enough MP. Do the rest of this. Go back to the All Rocks teleporter and loop back to the right. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely wanted to I needed some MP, because there's no way I was getting through the whole way down here. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I want to see if I can get the warp that's over here. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Because I could warp back from here if I really want to. I mean, I made a save. Do library card splits if I want to. Thank you for the damage boost. Like right now, I think if as long as I grab this one, I think I'll just library card back. Honestly, I just want to make sure we got that warp. Let's see if there's anything interesting in the first castle. Because I don't need to come back at all. Oh no, I do with... Oh, because I don't have cube. I didn't think about that, damn. Should have waited. So I still don't have cube. I forgot I didn't have cube. Oh well, I'm here now. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm worried it's gonna be a clock room though. So I also don't have gold ring. Did I save at the other place? Because I might just... I think I'm gonna undo. I don't think I want to do first castle yet. I'm pretty sure I saved when I went to, where is it called? It's below Succubus. Yeah, I don't have cube and I don't have gold ring. I don't want to go back. I also don't have wolf, so... Let's go back. I should hopefully still have that save. I'll just continue onwards. It's not a big deal. I'd rather do that than go all the way there and just not get anything. I'd rather get everything in one check if I can, hopefully. Yeah, I don't want to go all the way to caverns just to warp all the way back. We'll go here. They'll just take the warp and I'll do the normal going to the right. Little space launch. The wall before the warp. What? Oh, you mean like, oh, you're on a big delay, Calvishev, just so you know. Like, I'm already in the warp room before that even appeared. Uh-oh. Hopefully the stream is not lagging that hard. I was like way, way, way beyond that at that point. 2 damage boost. Just wholly simple and a broken graphic, it's fine. Reorient ourselves real quick. Plus 4 defense, I'm up to 0.
What?
Oh, because you're playing Rogue Legacy? Oh no. Hopefully that goes well. I could get a Noglomir on myself if I just want casual movement. That should actually give me defense with what I have. Indeed, it looked like it did. I'm gonna restock our MP real quick.
What?
Okay, Medusa with no defense should be very interesting. Oh wait, hold on. Always kill the Panthers. There's so much XP. This will be interesting. Let's hopefully we do enough damage here. Didn't do enough damage. Okay. We juked at least one laser. That's all that matters. Otherwise, that boss ends up being actually annoying and a time waste. Just got max life. Okay, we got another hallway for me to chop through, so hopefully we get a level, because there's multiple Black Panthers. Oh, no level up. But it's okay. It's all contributing towards the end total. Another hallway for me to chop through. Hopefully we get a level up here. See, we did. Nice. Yeah, that hallway in particular, I think always levels me. But even though we've done more checks in Expedition, I still got, what is it, 2.5 levels? Roughly? Oh, I forgot to check. There was an item in the other area. We gotta go back. It was at the bottom of the other tower. Which is fine. We get to go through the Panther room again. I'm not gonna say no to that. Although I wish I actually hit them a bit more. Ooh, landed on the jellyfish. Bit unlucky. That's where the item check is normally. Oh, and there's one all the way down there. Where is that? Oh, is that in... Oh, that's in the... beneath Richter's chamber. I totally forgot about that. Yikes. That one's really far out of the way. That is really unfortunate. I think I really should go back for that. I didn't notice that on the map until just now. Because otherwise, I'm never going to come back to it. And we're looking for a very specific item, so I need to not skip checks here. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Wow, we're doing so much damage on one-shotting the tombstones. That's ridiculous. Oh, is it because I have Fist? It's because I have Fist on. That's why. Now it makes sense. Yeah, there's an item check. I think all the way over here. It's a Vorpal. I mean... how much damage would the Vorpal do? Barely any deep... Well, they're both triple hits. Wait a minute, actually... Visitolkis is better Vorpal in this? I didn't think about that until just now. Huh. That's interesting. Well, I'm gonna keep Fistitulcus since it's actually stronger than Vorpal. Because they both triple hit to my knowledge. So the other one gives me more defense and is 10 more base attack. So that's just better. Yeah, so long Vorpal. Now we're gonna save. We're gonna continue forward. So fortunately I have a lot of level ups. So I should have a decent amount of MP. In fact, I'm gonna check again just to see. Ooh, 167. A bit lower than I thought, actually. Okay, so we got the Richter room. We leveled again off the Black Panther, because of course we did. Oh, bonked, because we're going too fast. Killing all the Panthers for all that crazy XP. Is there anything in this hallway I should be aware of? Something to the far right, so I'm assuming it's this check. Don't have Spike Breaker, though. This is actually kind of risky. Okay, we're gonna go for it. Alright, we have enough MP, we're good. There's absolutely nothing there. Thank you, game. And hey, I proved that Mistgate worked. That's nice. Always nice to see that something you coded works as intended. I think that was the first time outside of testing I bothered to go back and do that check. That is a first for me. Okay, I'm just double checking where the item slot is. Is there one beneath us? No, there isn't, but there's one above us. How is that possible? I don't remember how to get to that room. Let's figure it out, chat. Where's that in Coliseum? Oh, I think it's in Coliseum in the floor. Oh, okay. Okay, my brain was processing what that was. I think I understand. Let's go recap our MP and save. So far, nothing really in terms of relics. We're still missing a lot of basics. Like, we don't have Gold Ring, we don't have Spike Breaker, we don't have Merman. I still don't have Wolf or Power of Mist or Spirit of Wolf. Hold on, chat. I need deep concentration for Akmadon. Thank you for that brief moment of concentration. Chat enjoyed the Akmadon fight. It's always a classic. See, what's kind of sad is our current strength is like what we would have been with if we didn't have the scaling penalty. Like, it took 2 Ring of Ares to get up to roughly where we were before, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, SotN Tactics for sure. MVP. Yeah, that time I got through without an issue. That was weird. Damage boost. Damage boost again. I love how I'm damage boosting with Ares. Like, I just have so much health now. I can finally get away with that and not get punished. Is there anything in this corridor? Looks like there might be. We'll take a little breather in this spot. Oh no, wait, hold on. Not where I thought it was. We're gonna go back. We're learning. I think that's the save room above the Akmadon save, or the room above Akmadon save is what I mean. This room. Yeah, Skill of Wolf, okay. And since I came back this way, I might as well refill my MP. I looked at that and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't line up with the vertical hallway. Let me fall here because it's faster, because I'm just gonna gravity boot. Oh, I'm sorry, was that a Varda? Hello. Chat, why hello there? Chat, oh, I'm sorry. Damage boosting strats re-enabled. We got 9 defense now, chat. This is a very fair run. It's very fair. I think I'll just totally balanced. It's fine. We don't have sub-weapons, so I guess this makes up for it. Where? Yeah, I guess that's the floor in Coliseum. Go over here. Cover a little bit of MP. There we go, chat. I take 9 less damage now. I think we're good. And Fireball does 1,000,000, so that's always nice. Wow, that destroys them. Look at that. 1 swing to kill a werewolf. Fireballs only do 40, but then again, we don't have a lot of bat relics. We have like half of them. It does 120 total, which is still pretty high. Don't get me wrong, but it could be higher, chat. I'll do a real save here in case something horrendous happens. I love that I'm like partially clipped out of the coffin. So we never found Spikebreaker. We didn't do Succubus. Yeah, I might have to just come back with Guarded OG. Honestly, like we didn't end up doing any of the checks that I wanted. Now, let's do the check under the boss fight first. Wow, he got destroyed. There's a hidden floor beneath us somewhere. It's like... Oh, can you not hit that with Axe Armor? I mean, you can. You can do that. That is kind of annoying. Interesting. Well, hey, the downward fireball is useful. That check would not have been possible, by the way, it looked like. I might have to give reach to some of the weapons to make that a bit more convenient. So I think for the throw weapons like Chakram and Heaven's Sword, I think I'm gonna go ahead and add reach as the next big patch. Okay, before we do the boss, where is this? This room? Covenant Stone. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you could hit the floor in general, but no, it really did feel like you couldn't do it. Because sometimes people have trouble with the ceiling checks, and they've told me that they can't do it, and I'm like, no, it's just you have to be at a specific spot. But no, that one you legit can. Oh, they got massacred, chat. Chat, that trio fight went so fast, not a single enemy was able to attack. That was devastation, chat. That was the cleanest trio fight we have ever had. That was brutal. Not a single attack entered the screen. And the whatever his name, Grant or whatever, went to do his backflip and didn't even get out of his initial starting animation before dying. That was so brutal. That was absolutely brutal, chat. Okay, I'm just seeing what we need to do. There's really nothing near bees, but I mean, we could keep going this way.
What?
Might as well save. Commemorate the brutality. So yeah, I feel like damage-wise, I'm almost up to the pre-nerf values, because I feel like I was doing 100 plus a hit with Power of Sire, and I don't think we had anywhere near as much stat-wise. I don't think I had plus 60. Well, I had like plus 70, but I didn't have like Fist of Tulkas Graham either. We'll see. Go ahead and fly through. Don't... Yeah, I'm assuming there's no item checks here. They wouldn't be that monstrous to put item checks in the devil hallway in Reverse Chapel. Okay, lose a little bit of speed there. Stone, we'll take that. I want to make sure I always land in between hallways, because I do actually gain MP, even if I'm not on screen. I guess I'll just do a bees attack. Why not? Something like this. Oh, I swung my axe slightly too early. Oh, he can actually cut his head off. I don't think I've ever done that before. You can cut his head off and he still moves. I guess it is true, his core is the only thing that you do kill. It's just very rare that you see his head get destroyed like that. Normally we kind of destroy his arms or maybe his legs, but never usually his head. That was kind of funny to see for me. And nothing at bees. Absolutely nothing at bees, chat, get wrecked. So no item checks to do here. Unless this is, hold on, this might be an item check. Oh, this would have been horrendous normally. Oh, Axe Armor gets a free win. Get me out of this room. There we go. We got our free relic. Fire of Bat attained. So I guess I might as well just keep going up here. Oh, ew, there could... I have to go to reverse entrance. That's kind of gross. That is kind of gross, chat. I don't know if I appreciate that or not. I feel like the answer to that is no. There's some kind of check over here. We're going into unknown territory. I don't think even when I played Adventure, I've ever gone over here. So I have no idea what to expect. Other than apparently random archdemons. Apparently, oops, all archdemons over here. Get out of here. Oh, that's a new enemy. Okay, I'm assuming there's an item up here. Chat, it was nothing. It was a shield potion. I know you wanted the drum roll of suspense, but, yeah. Well, we'll say goodbye to that new enemy. And we'll say hello to the save point real quick. Mostly for MP. So, to get out of here... I guess I should go up, because I want to go to entrance. This feels so weird to me, chat. I'm, like, trying to think really hard in reverse. I think we are definitely saving before I do that horrible entrance check. So if I run out of MP, I probably will die on that flight. We're taking a real hard save here, chat. No refills here. I don't want to do this entrance. Every part you break the core takes more damage. Oh, I thought you knew that, Calvisian. Yeah, that's like on the vanilla strategy guide stuff. It doesn't really help that much. I think that's why people end up wing smashing through the center more often than not. I don't know why I took the warp there. I autopiloted that. Well, I guess I do have to come back here for the warp. Potentially, this could be my Blight Relic. Yeah, it's kind of like... It's neat, but it's usually doesn't really impact anything, to be real with you. Now, what is that check to the left of me? Hold on, my brain is processing. Processing. Because it can't be here. Right? Because at no point does this room go up. I guess we could briefly look at the forbidden hallway. Yeah. I guess it's a hidden room up there? Look real quick. My brain is not able to figure out what that is. I'll think about it later. Well, since I went this way, I might as well just keep going. Okay, horrible room number 1. We're skipping it. Good. Now here's where if I had Wolf, we would be able to do the check. But unfortunately, not able to do so. Like breaks is a strat used. You can see that. Hello, Reen. Hope you're doing well. Wait, there is no item here? I just did this check for nothing. Wait, what's that other green check? Wait a minute. I don't recognize what that is then. So that's not... There's the gray dot, which I know what that is. So it'd have to be below the normal room. I guess that has to be... Actually, I don't know what that is. Feel livid, betrayed, and despondent? Sorry to hear that, Reen. Hopefully this stream will help you relax and think about other things for a little bit, as I try to concentrate on what this map is trying to tell me. There's a few item checks I have no idea how to get, so that'll be fun. I could go this way to go to the caverns. Is there some way I have to loop around in caverns to get that other item check? Growing to hate your friends. You put friends in quotations. It's a little unfortunate. Oh, it's this room. Well, I found Power Mist. So I don't need to go any further here. I could just turn around. Now it's faster for me to do that. Oh, wow, that is way faster. Hello. Hello, movement speed increase. Kill a couple of you on the way. Save some MP. I don't think the waterfall is a check, but I'll still check it for items. Well, maybe this is like if I fall to the bottom of waterfall. Or technically the top of waterfall. Oh, that makes more sense to me now. Oh, garnet. Ew. Sorry to hear that though, Rian. And it's always kind of rough. Say when it comes to relationships. There's no one solid line of advice that I can really give you. Friendship or otherwise. Oh, was that bugged? Oh, that was bugged. Okay. Guess I just do death. Yes. Always have to initiate conversation with them. None of them ask how I'm doing or just openly say they plan to ghost me. Can't even rely on my artist anymore. It's bound to whether the other. So, I mean, that's always kind of a tough scenario to be in. I know for me personally, when it comes to messaging, I do appreciate it when people message me. I understand if there's like a delay. I think like a lot of it has to come down to like expectations. So like people do drift apart, but sometimes it's just people are busy. So I can't really say for your situation which one it is offhand, but just in general, you know, I think it is important to talk to them about it to some extent. I'm sorry some people were saying they were going to ghost you. Oh, I barely just didn't kill him. There we go. I was gonna say, he needed to be, like, poked and he would die. Oh, I got too close. Hello, Bert. Hope you're doing well. Are you still waiting on that commission from the other artist, though? That has been a while, I will state. Life max up. Doing good, says Bert. Good to hear. I'm doing an expedition seed for the first time, so expect terrible gameplay, because I have no idea how to route this. I'm doing okay, aside from some PS3 issues. I might have to... I don't know. I'll think about it. I have backups for tomorrow. Then SotN was not the primary plan for today. But there's different ways we could play the game, for sure. Calvisham lurking. Thank you, Calvisham. Playing some Rogue Legacy, for people not aware. We're also playing a little bit of that game. We'll be continuing that later. Though I'm seeing a whole lot of nothing on the road to Gallimah. This should be interesting. Weeks or months, the old person tried a conversation with me. The person I was talking about was my artist friend who thought I was reliable, was now an idiot. I mean, like... that is rough. You think he'll go back to 2D Castlevania at some point? The Bird, I think after we're done with Rogue Legacy, I'm probably going to try one of them to answer that question. I will try, what's it called? Harmony? Don't ask me if it's Despair or Dissonance, because I don't know why they decided to give the PlayStation game as well as the Game Boy game the same abbreviation, and I will never remember the difference between them. Oh, they will go back to, not me go back to. I think technically they will, but it'll probably just be ports. I think they'll do a port before they commit to anything serious. Although, I'm gonna be honest with you, even if they go back to it, it's not the same Konami. So I would not hold them to any golden standard. I would still be extremely disappointed in them. There's Bat Card. So far, nothing of interest. You want a new SotN Aria of Ecclesia? I'm gonna be very realistic. Even if they somehow deliver a Castlevania, it's not gonna be the ones that most of us have probably grown up with. Oh, I'm in the Galamoth room. But you know what? I didn't activate him, so we're gonna go save. I thought about that. Had I moved forward, I would have activated him. So, I mean, that just sounds like if people aren't willing to at least talk about it from a relationship standpoint, I do have to kind of question the relationship in general. I guess we'll do our one-liner for relationships. The key to a relationship is communication. So if they don't want to communicate and they don't want to be on the same level as you, it's always going to be a lot of attrition at some point. Like, even if they quote-unquote put up with it or you put up with it, eventually one of you is going to get through it. Yeah, it definitely hurts to not have closure. I feel like I agree with Bert in particular with that. Ooh, didn't do quite enough damage. I don't think isolation is the right thing to do. I think it just really depends on, like, the perceived attitude. Because I know there's a lot of, I'm not gonna say arguments, but there's a lot of misunderstandings when people see something written in text versus, like, if you talk to them directly. I don't know if calling them would help for the people that you know in person. Just because, like, depending on how, like, just as something as simple as punctuation or even just the word choice could be interpreted in a more negative light, especially if there's any kind of attrition between you and the other person. But generally speaking, if I feel like there's something not quite right, I do try to call said person if I know them in person, rather than do texts, for example. That's also from a personal anecdote standpoint. So this was absolutely nothing. Brutal. So we only have 4 checks left and then caverns. So unfortunately I didn't find Cube anywhere, which is what I was hoping to find, or Merman. They're probably all gonna be in the caverns at this rate then. What do I do from here? I guess I take a warp rather than go through all of that, maybe. Also, what is that one check all the way to the left there? Wait a minute, I didn't think about what that is. What is that? Oh, is that reverse? Oh, that could be above Doppel. Never mind. My brain was trying to interpret the map. Well, I might as well stay here then. I didn't think about it. All I have, famous stupid zero. My friends don't even check on me and see if I'm alright since they enjoy my company or like what I have to say, or only to say I'm going to stop talking to you for a while. So if they're saying I'm going to stop talking to you for a while, that generally means that something, well, I mean, obviously something has happened, but in terms of like what led up to that, so is it like a perceived pushiness? Like, I would try to view it from more of a third-party standpoint at that point and kind of assess the messages. Because if they say I'm going to stop talking to you for a while, then there is clearly a lot of attrition between you and said people. Because that's not something that normally happens unless you get in, like, an argument. Right? That's not something that usually comes out of the blue. There's a triggering event, as it were. We'll come back up here. So... Oh! Is this a check? Let's summon a demon bro. Someone who formed a bond with a few weeks ago and never got into an argument before. So, that's always kind of hard to tell if it's like a new relationship, but clearly something was said that they didn't like. I don't know if you were presenting a strong opinion towards something. Like, like, honestly, like, things kind of fall apart. Oh, this isn't a check. Alright, I was distracted by this. I'm gonna go back to that conversation in just a second. So apparently you don't need to do reverse demon? That's not a check? Huh. I thought it was. Oh well, we went here anyway. I mean, generally, I've not had that happen often in my life, but generally when that has happened, it could be over something silly if it's like a new person. Like maybe you're just talking about a show and they like really like it or something, and then like you really hate on the show and they're like, I had enough of the negativity or whatever. Like it could be something like really simple. It doesn't have to be like complex to cause it, but usually it has to have some kind of strong opinion. So again, unfortunately some of it does come down to communication for both parties. Do the check here. Do Doppel. We'll do this check. Down your stances and rants, interesting. Yeah, see, if you're perceived as ranting a lot, I think that also would probably contribute towards that. Some people don't really want a strong opinion all the time on a lot of topics. Granted, you're allowed to have those opinions, and it, you know, as long as it's consensual, who cares, right? If you want to go on a long tangent. But if they feel like this is a very, like, daily occurrence, that there's always something wrong, I don't know. I don't think it's healthy for either person in the relationship. Oh, I went to dash attack him. What a god. I think dash attacking is the new way to kill faster. I think this is going to be my new strategy over the ice. That just does so much more damage. Or I could ice into a dash attack. That wouldn't be too bad. You should give up on social activity entirely? No, that's not the takeaway from that statement. It's more like you have to pay attention to what you're saying to other people and how it could be perceived. Like, you might not find it offensive, or you might not, you know, see anything wrong with it, but I think it's okay to check in with them every now and then, just to see, like, if it's too much. Like, give them the chance to dial it back, and then open the line of communication. But if you do that and then they don't respond back to you, you know, that's on them, kind of thing. Like, they have to be willing to at least talk about it, and, you know, that's part of a healthy relationship in general. Oh, I see where that is. Okay, I'll go towards there. Been alone for 24 hours a day for 2 years, so no social skills anymore. It really just depends. I would say in terms of social skills, like, I really don't go out often anymore. Like, I mostly just see coworkers, honestly. I don't have a social life outside of Twitch. It's just, like, people require different things in order to, I guess, sustain themselves socially. Like, I have a couple people I talk to on, you know, social apps, and sometimes I get in Discord calls with them. But, like, I don't really do anything too crazy. So I think, like, it starts with, it helps to be introduced to people with similar interests, and that kind of starts, like, the topic of conversation. But, like, sometimes I'll talk to people on Twitch. Like, I have the benefit of being able to say, like, hey, you're here for the game, or you're here for me from other streams, and then we could talk about different things, and we could kind of branch out from there. But it is very tricky. If you don't have something like college to go to, or you don't have high school friends, kind of getting your foot in the door is a little difficult if there's a lot of isolation there. Oh, this room had nothing. That's brutal. Yeah, like, for example, I kind of, like, trim my language a little bit. I kind of take a step back for some of my communication, because I sometimes have that problem where I feel like I'm too blunt on text messages, so I just have to kind of do, like, a self-check. And I don't mean it to be mean, like, to them or like, in general, but I realize, like, oh, I could use a slightly different word there, or ask a different question. It's very rare, I would say, I feel heated when I'm in, like, a Telegram message, or, like, a Discord, for example. Discord, only form of social interaction, nobody talks to me, don't have anything. That's kind of tricky to say. As I said before, sometimes, like, for example, I've met people through, like, game Discords, and I keep it positive. I don't, like, dump on them in terms of, like, personal things, but if I end up, like, grouping with them a few times, you know, we'll gradually build up that line of communication, you know, beyond, like, how are you doing or what are you doing later, but, you know, like, learning more about them. Also, I think we did literally every check. This is brutal. That is so brutal. So I guess everything we needed was in first castle after all. I guess I'm going back, chat. Fortunately, I have the warp for the other place. But yeah, I was gonna say, you could start. You're always welcome to communicate here, Reen. I'm gonna stretch a bit, though. Man, what a brutal full second castle clear -1 check. I was hoping we would have gotten something out of that, but alas. So yeah, like for example, for some of the Discord stuff that I host, I just put subtopics where people can share what they're interested in or specific to games. You know, and people sometimes talk back and forth on it where they have fun sharing like music videos and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily the deepest thing, but as I said before, it's like a foot in the door. Calvishop's like, that sucks. Oh yeah, it sucks. We got literally nothing that would help us with progression. I was thinking we would at least get a cube or a merman. I wasn't gonna think like, and also wolf, like that would have been generous, but absolutely brutal. So brutal, chat. I guess I'll go around the world. Hey Mateus, hope you're doing well. We are going on an expedition, and it is taking a while. We got a full second castle clear minus the wolf check with Bat. And, yup, everything was still in the first castle. We got Jewel of Open fairly early in second castle, and I think it was somewhat worth staying around, because we did manage to clear everything except for one check, and I feel like it was at least at a decent pace. Well, thank you, Mateus, for resubscribing. I still have to get my sound issue fixed, but I could see the notification. So I have to do Silver Ring at some point. I guess I could do it now with the save split. Probably really hard to be accommodating, wait for people when they're online, never text them unless they're online, ask if it's alright to do something. It's easier when there were group chats in the voice call, but after one of them died, the voice chats out. That is really unfortunate when it impacts the group dynamic like that. Let me do a save. Actually, I should have just done it from the other place. Oops. Whatever. Whatever. As long as I save split somewhere, because I don't know if Silver Ring is anything, but given our luck so far, I might as well as check it. I probably could have saved where Richter was. Would have been smarter to do. But we're here now, whatever. Your mates to me, given how he was one of the hardest people to talk to, given how it is. He's kind of, at least two people told me he's hard to talk to because they lash out at you. So who initiated like the voice calls and that dynamic? I'm kind of curious. Was it him that was like getting all the events? Was everything centered around what he was doing? Out of curiosity. Because unfortunately, as I said before, like, when you do feel, like, really frustrated, it's very easy to get into, like, a downward spiral. Like, it's very easy to, like, bring the negativity into places where it wouldn't normally go. And it also ends up being a little self-defeating. Him and another elitist. It was actually Gold Ring? Oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna keep this. This is so gross. It's so gross. Chat, I'm waiting for the Vlad to be at that check before we go too much further. My brain is processing. Okay, I need to go down here. Go this way. I don't think it's faster to go down Chapel, but again, I don't play Expedition. Yeah, there's always like the group dynamic. Sometimes it takes people kind of being in charge Just reading Bert's sentence. You're a chat for playing SotN, but also talking about stuff that's bothering people. I mean, like, I do care about you guys. I don't, like, always open up when it comes to personal things, because some of it is, like, work-related, and I actually am not really allowed to talk about work a majority of the time, just so chat is clear. But in terms of just seeing how people are doing, like, I do care. Like, I was worried about Reen, because I hadn't seen Reen in what feels like at least a month. So I am glad to see Reen back, but I'm sorry that, you know, he's kind of in a hardship right now. But I feel like in general, you know, we can communicate, we can help each other. I think that is a good goal of any community, to try to be supportive. We all go through our different issues. It's more like... It's kind of like an unwritten NDA. It's because I work with security-related stuff. I can't really go into... Like, I could talk in general. I've touched things related to security, but I can't go into, like, details. So that's why I don't usually talk about work. So it's not that, like, I can't, where I don't have stories to tell. I don't really want to get in trouble over something dumb. So, yeah, when it comes to... I don't know what it is. I feel... When we talk about, like, you know, who ends up being, like, the leader of the group, sometimes it's just whoever ends up being the most talkative, or whoever's just able to make a decision. It's really a split choice. Oh, there's our high complexity Vlad. That was gross. That's one down. We have one last Vlad chat. It could be anywhere. So, like, for example... I don't really consider myself all that gregarious unless I'm in, like, Twitch chat, because I'm kind of forcing myself to talk. If I'm in, like, a Discord group, I very rarely message. And it's not because I'm not interested in, like, the topics. I just honestly don't really know what to say. Oh, I see Rena's talking a bit more. Hundreds used to the Shin Megami Tensei because they like Pokemon. They proceed to whine about JRPGs being too slow to start, even though they're told no it was quick to start and gave them more focus. I mean, it is very hard to change people's opinions. In general, I wouldn't super force the issue. Just kind of go, that's unfortunate, and you kind of have to grin and bear it. I've been in a lot of those scenarios, unfortunately. Where, like, if you're able to show them, you could show them, but, like, it's very easy to be perceived as pushy. And opinions don't always have to be rooted in logic, but generally there is a reason for it. It just doesn't always apply to whatever you happen to be talking about. So it's very easy to do, like, very broad strokes, like, I don't like JRPGs, or I don't like first-person shooters because of X. And, you know, there's always exceptions to the rule, but you have to be open-minded, and a lot of people just aren't. Then they cry because the film games are morality system, and all the games is similar, so we're like, you spoiled the game for me, why would I play it? Call them out for being hypocrites, given they preach gameplay is more important than story, and they like Pokemon. Shit was they acted like complete jerks about it. I mean, it's just like... I think I know all too well that kind of conversation string. So it's very easy to be in contention when people just have, like, a very strong opinion. So it's not even specific to you, but it sounds like to them they weren't really considerate in general. Like, you could say you like a game. Like, for example, I don't like mystery games in particular, but that doesn't make them bad. I'm not going to sit here and bash on them. They're just not my preferred preference. So it really just depends on, like, the personality style of the people you talk to. And it sounds like maybe it was a bit abrasive, which is not healthy, as I said before, for either side. Mystery game, safe play. I know, see? It's super safe. Like, I've played them before. They're not bad. It's just, you know, I'd rather my fingers be doing something always. It's just a personal preference. Like, right now, like, I'm chatting with you because I can multitask it, and I feel like it occupies more of my attention. Mystery games require me to write a lot of things down, and I don't think, for example, are the greatest format for Twitch if we have, like, long breaks in between. So I'm not as incentivized to pick them over other games. They also attacked someone else for liking slice of life anime. So, I mean, that's where it comes down to. There's kind of like what I call like the high school mentality, where I feel like a lot of people, unfortunately, really don't grow out of it. And you'll see them just have like really strong negative opinions. and they will get a lot of, I'm not gonna say joy, but I'll say contentment. Contentment out of, you know, being negative or like putting something down. And I feel like a lot of that is just from like a maturity standpoint, where people that have to deal with a lot of real world things in general, like not even specifically, you know, jobs or anything else, but actually have to deal with it on a daily basis. I feel like for the most part that wears off, but there's always exceptions to the rule, unfortunately. You loved Myst and had the most fun trying to pull a lever for 2 hours. It is so funny you say that specific game. I'm not gonna bash on Myst, but I will bash on, I think it's the, what is it, the Windows 3.0. When I went to go play Myst, you know how intensive that game is with dialogue? Imagine if instead of talking, they just went click, 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 click. So my first experience to those kinds of games were a broken sound card where none of the sound effects played properly. So I didn't understand anything in the story. So that did not help with perception. I mean, that kind of goes back into the why I probably don't like mystery games as much, is because I had a bad experience once. Now, does that make sense to say like all mystery games are bad? No, and I've internalized that, and that's why I don't hold a strong opinion towards it. But yeah, I was like, I activated some console, they clicked at me, and I had no idea what they were talking about. I'm so sorry, Scylla. Berserkers tend to act like animalistic brutes. Some people are very picky with spoilers. I tend to just not like spoilers in general. Like if I'm watching something and I tell someone I'm doing it for the first time, I generally don't really want help with the game or whatever I'm doing unless I specifically ask. I feel like I'm kind of on that policy. Like unless I go like, chat, help me out, or like I specifically ask, I prefer not to have spoilers. But again, like, do I consider that a relationship ruiner? For me, no. Oh, I don't have merman, though. Yeah, like if you clash, it depends on, like, as I said, like frequency and intensity. Like, I don't have to agree with everything that's said in the chat, and people don't have to agree with me on anything I say, because I say a lot of nonsense all the time. But, you know, it's all about the dynamic. So I feel like if it's just a constant, oh, it's just like heaven, it's a holy sword or whatever. If it's just like constant negativity or like constant clashing, I could see why people would say like they quote unquote need a break. But I feel like they're not being honest at the same time too. Is that's kind of like a defense mechanism that rather than like address the issue and work it out, they perceive either it's like not worth their time or they're not at that level of maturity to handle it. Like it could be a multitude of factors. Also, I realized that was over one too many. The Fate, you mean the Fate series, as in like the whole show? Aren't there like many seasons of that? You know what? We'll take it just because I'm tired of seeing that on the tracker. Yeah, like it sounds like you're with people that would. Hold on, my brain is processing. What check is that? Oh, that's demon card. My brain was doing it. Whenever I see something I don't recognize, I do need to pause and think about it. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. So it really just depends, as I said before, all about the dynamics. So it sounds like you're in a group that is not really, I would say, appreciative of what would be considered geek culture, for example. That's always going to be rough. Because I think things like Pokemon are considered more mainstream, and a lot of people don't really take a critical look at themselves. It's very easy to put down stuff that is like foreign. For example, like a lot of people will not watch movies or even like anime, for example, because it has subtitles. Nothing to do with like where it's from or the quality or something else. It's just like something small like that, and they just kind of cut themselves off from like an entire, you know, means of having fun or entertainment. So it just really depends on the person. So I think we're going for a full clear here, chat. I need one Vlad relic, but I'm not feeling very confident we're gonna get it here. I think this'll be Wolf or something, Don. You watch, chat. Yes, the entire series. They also dismiss your opinion on something if you want an expert. The topic, or if exploited longer than them, like I tried to explain. characters could be any class, but dismiss it because I mentioned something from other anime seasons. Yeah, I mean, it just sounds like people that are just not open to it in general. Like, I myself am not a big Pokemon fan. I understand what the appeal is, but, like, that's also, like, another game I would not really play. Oh, oops. I didn't talk to the boatman. Yeah, like, there's always, like, it doesn't have to be, like, the most rational reason. Like, there is a reason that makes sense to them. It might not make sense to other people or in, like, society at large. We'll enjoy our crouch buff here. So, like, a lot of the times when I meet people, it's because I'm just talking to them either... I talk to the streamer, and then I meet somebody on the stream, and then, like, they're friends of said streamer. And that's how I end up building more of, like, a social group. Because, honestly, when it comes to that stuff, it's all about finding that similar topic. So, like, for example, if I were to go to, like, a Shin Megami Tensei streamer, I would find all the people there that would be interested in the game. And then, you know, I try to talk to them, potentially outside the game. Where, because I have the benefit of streaming, I also get to stream and then say, like, hey, I play this, or whatever. There's also kind of the gray area of, like, self-promotion, so that's also kind of tricky to state. That'll be a topic for another day. But, in general, I mean, it's just finding people that are kind of like mind. Like, we're having a conversation right now. I don't really find you, like, abusive or abrasive. You know, it's clear you're going through a lot, which is unfortunate. But, like, more than welcome to have conversations in the stream. Always interesting. Less likely horrible persons, they don't have any of them, like, because of how much of a general elitist it was. Yeah, I mean, it's just like... Unfortunately, sometimes you just end up with a bad crowd. It's, like, not specific to anything you're doing. Oh, Waterfall was in the chat. I went to go do Waterfall, because I realized I didn't do it, but not a check. Also, I'm low on MP. This is gonna be tricky. Get some MP. We'll talk as I get my MP back here. So yeah, I mean, as I said before, it's like the crowd of people. Like, the people I would have hung out with in, like, the middle school or, like, high school territory are not people I would even associate with today. And, like, granted, some of them I still talk to, and they've since, you know, I would say matured, and we've kind of moved past certain things we talked about in general. Like, we respect worldviews a lot more. But again, like, if you just find yourself in that crowd, it's kind of hard to earn what I would call acceptance. Like, it's kind of a, I'm gonna say quite like a herd mentality, but there's definitely expectations that you have to kind of agree with whoever is perceived as, like, the leader, and or do something that they would appreciate, rather than, like, be your own person. So it's not, like, following the verbatim, per se, but definitely if there's, like, a lot of clashing of opinions, like, it's just gonna be, like, an instant out for those kinds of groups. Also, I did 262 to Cerberus there. I feel bad for Cerberus. Hold on, chat. We're going for the full clear. 500 health. We'll get there eventually.
あら、こんなところにスイッチがあるわね。それじゃ今週の目玉、ポチッとな。
Alright, chat. Moment of truth. Are we finally going to get something that's either the Vlad Relic or progression? Absolutely brutal. Healing card not needed in the seed. Ooh, nice little bounce skip there. I actually damage canceled getting hit there, but then I got hit twice. That was kind of unlucky. Oh, I found the Vlad? Oh, that sucks. I didn't even need any of that. Dang, I could have been done with the seed like a half hour ago. That is unfortunate, because I went through all of Second Castle. So, I mean, at least it wasn't the bat check, but whatever.
What?
Still unlucky.
What?
What, indeed. I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I might just have to go through a guarded OG and get the save states, because I didn't end up doing any of the things that I really needed to do. Because I have Flight, which I don't really want to have in the video. So I might try to remove my relics and do the save states there. So I think we'll hold off on doing the video. But chat, in general, short aside before I go back to the topic Rena was talking about. Would it be interesting if I streamed the video? Like, would you want to be able to ask questions during it, out of curiosity? I thought about getting MP, but I'll recover enough here. This should be fun. As if so, I might start off Sunday with the video. And I'll just do some setup later today. Or I might stream it later tonight. I haven't decided. Since I have all the topics I'm going to talk about from there. Don't think so. Get more of a tutorial if it's more linear, but that's just me. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go through the main tutorial, and then I could do a questions thing at the end, potentially. And if there's no questions that end up being asked, I just cut it from the video kind of thing. I will have to mute notifications, though. So you keep going to the theme of isolation. I feel like you're just going to be miserable, because you clearly want to talk to people, and you want to be able to express your opinion, and you want to share things. So you're very welcome in this community to just talk about different things. It doesn't have to be what we're streaming, for example. Like, you talking about issues today is totally fine. But in terms of, you know, sticking with them, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, it sounds like you don't like them in general. Just the way you describe them. I don't know if you intended to come out that way. Like, the word elitist was used quite a lot. Which is not something I would associate with somebody that I would want to spend a lot of time with. So again, it's all down to, like, judgment calls. Oh, actually, I think this is the place I need to go to. Ooh, we're gonna be doing Dracula and Shaft with no sub-weapon? Okay, should be interesting. Well, then again, I have Varda, Ares, so whatever. Maybe not that interesting. I love that it actually locks me in place there. That's kind of funny. Oh well. Can I have a thank you at the end of the tutorial? Sure, Calvisham. I'll put it in the official notes. Do Calvisham, God's Child, Chrysogrim. Wow, this is the most leveled I have ever been. I can't believe I almost have 500 out. That's crazy. Nope, it's already in there, Calvisham. It's too late. There we go. We're gonna mess around with the elevator. There we go. Yeah, as I said before, like, some of it is just, like, perception. So just, like, I don't know. I mean, I would let things cool off for a little bit of time, for sure. I don't know if you could really get back the person that's ghosting you, because that's kind of extreme. But in terms of just rarely available, that doesn't mean they dislike you just because they're not available. Let's go, like, hey, I was thinking of you the other day. Just see what you're up to. Hope you're having a good time or whatever. Do the icebreaker. Oh, that didn't kill. Alright, that killed though. I mean, there's people I don't... So it's kind of like there's different categories of friends, right? There's people I talk to on a daily basis, and I appreciate them for being, you know, in my life in general. When it comes to other friends, there's some I talk to on, like, a semi-daily basis, or if I see them in an event, you know, we'll chat to them. And, you know, I still think the friendship is strong. There's people I don't see, I don't talk to more than, like, maybe every 2 weeks, every month, but I don't like them any less. It's just like expectations of the friendship are different. I don't consider them less of a friend because I talk to them less either. Thank you for sticking around, Bert. We'll wrap up this Dracula real quick. GG.
Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How is it that I've been so defeated?
We'll talk more after the credits.
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe. Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
Well, we just shuffle off into the distance every time.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
no, it's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on that day, maybe.
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes, let's get out of here.
Just like the wind, I've always been drifting high up in a sky that never ends. Through thick and thin, I always win, 'cause I will fight both for life and death to save a friend. I face my destiny every day I live, and the best of me is all I have to give. Just like the sun, when my day's done. Sometimes I don't like the person I've someone testing me every day I live. Well, the best in me is all I have to give. I can't pretend. I am the wind. And I don't know if I will pass this way again. All things must end. Goodbye, my friend. Think of me when you see the sun or feel the wind. I am the wind. I am the sun. And one day we'll all be one. I am the wind. I am the sun. And one day we'll all be one. I am the wind, I am the sun, and one day we'll all be one. I am the wind, I am the sun, one day we'll all be one. I am the wind, I am the sun, one day we'll all be one. I am the sun. One day we'll all be one. I am the wind, I am the sun. Always be, we'll all be one. Drifting high in the sky, separate. All through thick and thin. I always will. Always I will find both life and death to save my friend. I am the wind. I am the sun.
Okay, chat. So we're sort of done with SotN. I just thought about what I should do in order to set up for the video a little better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a quick build. I'm going to have to do this a couple times. I don't think I'll do all of this on stream. But I'm going to do something like... I'm going to make a new function called remove all relics. And all I'm going to make this do is literally remove everything that we have. Because I want to be able to do some of these skips. I can obviously just make it not literally all relics, but I want to make sure things like I don't want to have Q, Fire Bat, Echo. What else could we remove? I don't want to have the word taken. I just want them gone forever. We're going to take a look at the list together. Yeah, I need something that just straight up deletes my relics. Like, no mercy kills our entire inventory. So that way I can do clean, no relic skips. Okay, so no Power of Mist is there. I want to make sure we have none of these relics, because a lot of them impact our momentum. So I want to showcase what you could do without it. We have Power of Mist, Form of Mist. I'll even remove Gas Cloud, chat. Like, I want nothing there. And Bat, we need to make sure we don't have Bat. And Gravity Boots. And Leapstone. And Soul of Wolf. So anything that would potentially even vaguely grant us any kind of boost to mobility, I don't want it here. So give me just like a minute or so, then we'll go back through. We'll go through with I don't know. I don't think it really matters which one we go back to. But I just want to make sure we delete all of our relics. So if this, then delete this. What other relics am I not considering? So we need to make sure the Spirit of Wolf is also there. I think that might be handled, but I want to verify that. So we'll listen to a little bit of music since I need to do some back-end coding. So do some Loop Hero chat. I really like the Loop Hero OST chat. I think it's my new favorite OST of the year. For sure. Worth it for me just to hear that whole soundtrack in the game. And this one's one of my favorite songs for sure. So we're almost done. There's just a lot of relics I have to remove. I sort of have some of the code from when we have Hex, but it purposely doesn't remove the main ones. I'm just making sure that those are actually also removed. Gravity Stones. No. Gravity Stone. I'm just reading two different things. Leap Stone and Gravity Boots both need to be removed. There we go. That's most of the mobility gone. Then we'll test out the function real quick, and then we'll probably wrap up. But Breen, if you're still around, we can still discuss stuff. I'm just doing some light coding, so there might be a small delay in my response. But I am looking every now and then. Soul of Wolf is done. Hour of Mist. Ooh, I deleted that one by accident. We need to make sure we get rid of that. Busy with unloading groceries? Fair enough. Everybody has their own tasks that they have to do, so no pressure. Provide Power of Mist. We're already removing Power of Wolf. Good. I could change the text to say Relic be gone, but I feel like that might be overkill for me. I also have to make sure not to put this in the official release version. Not that you would... I mean, you'd have to open the cheat menu in-game and then use it. I don't think it would do what you think it would do, though. But anyway, we won't be releasing this, what I'm doing right now, to the public. Can you imagine if I gave chat the ability to just delete all my relics? Like, forever? Be like, GG, it's over. We'll even get rid of Vlad relics. Who cares? I'll leave that in there. So let me think. There is Spirit of Wolf. We got Power of Wolf. Soul of Wolf. Form of Mist. Power of Mist. What's a Gas Cloud in here? I mean, I want to remove everything. I just want it to be like a as vanilla as possible file. To go to do this. That would be so evil. The game would not be playable for sure. The Force, Echo, and Soul of Bat. So that should be all the Bat relics. I'm also looking at the tracker just to make sure. I'm like, there's 4, right? Okay. A Power Mist, Form of Moon. Actually, I don't have Gas Cloud here. I said it, but I actually don't have it. Fix that then. I want absolutely nothing, chat. I want the grossest and bare minimal of things. Something like remove 3 random relics would be cool. We have one where it currently takes away all the supporting relics. So there's like a Hex and Mayhem that does that. But it can't be permanent. That would be so much time lost on the streamer. The only time it could be permanent is if it reshuffles the relics, so that way you could potentially get ones you didn't have. A bit more fair. Otherwise, we're going into cruelty territory. I think that's everything. We'll just do a quick save here. And I'll make a build. You know what? I really don't need the log entity in the script anymore. I think I'm actually going to comment it out. I think we're kind of past that point where I need it. Anyway, out of curiosity, how long did that take in-game? Since we're here. Apologize for the music overlap. We got under 2 hours in game time? Wow. Okay, that was no wonder why. I felt like we ended early. That was kind of crazy. Got an hour and a half for almost a full double clear. And I had to backtrack. It was mandatory backtrack. That went a lot better than I thought. I thought we were going to be like 2 hours in game time. Like, granted, I did do like 2 save splits, but that's still like even with those save splits, that wouldn't account for like the 23 minutes. Wow, that's pretty fast. And just think, chat, I got rid of Duplicator. We didn't duplicate our Mana Prism that entire time. Didn't need it. Get that trash out of there. I want to experience the game. I think we're good. We're gonna test it. We're gonna boot it up. Sorry, Loop Hero, I need to pause you. And let's go see if this code worked. And I'll be using this for my video. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll just ask people in private for the questions and answers. I do think it's important to have like a question and answer, but I could just leave that for the YouTube comments as well. The only other thing I haven't really gone into is setting it up for the first time, but as I said before, if I'm not going to stream the video itself, I'll take some time to talk about where to download it. So I'll try not to make it a huge thing. I don't want it to be like an in-depth install tutorial. Like, I want to make it very clear that this is like only for Axe Armor. It's not for Mayhem. I'm not going to go over Mayhem. I feel like that's a completely separate plot. Do I feel like saving our save file? I mean, like, it technically was faster than one of our other runs. I think that was a safe seed where we got 1 hour and 31 minutes. We're only 6 minutes off a safe seed on Expedition. I mean, granted, we had Bat, but I also didn't use Mana Prism. It's kind of crazy. Explored double the castle. Yeah, that's not fair. Shake your head, chat. Actually not fair. I mean, I guess I could save this file for now. Whatever. We'll move it over. We'll just mess with Dracula again. Root the other one. Yeah, Mateus, we were talking earlier. I was like, man, I dislike that depending on how many saves you have, it changes where Dracula spawns. Completely messes with me. If he's not like dead center to start, it's like such a time loss. It's so unfortunate. So definitely if you have that dead center spawn with Dracula, it's so easy to damage stack him. Compared to the other positions, like he just refuses to damage stack anywhere else. Just brutal. So let me think, what would be the best way to go back and do this? So we have a couple different saves I could go to. Go through our checklist. We gotta go to All Rocks with one of our saves. Gotta get to Mistgates. Yeah, like Mateus, I'm not kidding, it saves so much time. It was like 8-second time save, Mateus. Like, it was not even funny. I couldn't even whip more than twice before he died, and it's very consistent in the middle. Yeah, that's slightly to the right. I almost never get damage stacks. It's very rare. I have to do, like, all my sub-weapons and whip him, and then he dies. That's, you know, if we're talking about, like, a Nimble Seed in particular, that's a big time loss early. Kinda sucks. I'm like, I don't care about the movement to Richter, but man, if you get hit by Dracula, it is a big time loss. You need those stats. Like, don't mess with them. You need as much as you could get in those seeds. It's out of curiosity. Now that we've done it. Oh, you know what I should do? I should do a hard reset here. In case. I'm curious where he's gonna spawn. We were having mini bets earlier, chat. Do you think he's gonna be in the center or slightly off to the right? Slightly off to the right is the worst. I might try to find a new setup specifically for slightly off to the right, because that will be a thing, given that I very rarely delete saves. So let's experience it together, chat. We'll just take our time. We'll take the same seed, skip some things. Whatever stream a Devil May Cry game. The short answer to that is no. I never, ever clicked either with the character or the combat system. Ever. I don't know what it is about the timing for it. I am so bad at it. Like, I'm atrociously bad at comboing. And that game rewards you for comboing, and the fact that it ranks you repeatedly goes into something else I don't like in general. Like, I like games like Advance Wars, but every time it ranks me after a mission, I just feel really, really bad if I don't immediately have an S rank. And because I'm not good at Devil May Cry, getting that immediate, like, C or D rank is, like, so demoralizing, and I don't get very far. I'm like, man, I want to play to enjoy the game, not get graded. No thanks. I'm gonna do the same strategy as before. Let's see where he spawns, chat. That's like an off to the right. I hit one extra lantern. Now I have no idea what's gonna happen. Find out together, chat. That might have been one too many. Off to the right again. That sucks. That's almost the right timing. What a trickster. Okay. I mean, that kind of compensated. Yeah, no, we were getting off to the right even without hitting that Lantern Mateus. It's definitely based off a number of saves to some extent, which is weird and annoying. And it's not because, like, I reset the system. Like, I came in blank file and he was off to the right. That's what happened earlier. It's quite annoying. Yeah, I think that new setup was okay. I mean, what did chat think of that on-the-fly setup? To try to get the timing right and also get the positioning correct. I don't think that was too bad, actually. So because I didn't have faith in the game, I did that jump forward whip because I wasn't sure if it would stack properly. Because we've actually seen that he does not, if he's in the middle, we actually don't need to jump forward to whip at all. Oh, I just realized I forgot to take off duplicator. Well, that got a lot more challenging. This will be interesting, chat. I don't think there was any healing here. This will be fun, chat. I'm gonna wait for my MP to come back. We're gonna take our time here. The 1 HP wonder, chat. I forgot that, you know, we did it in the previous seed, so I didn't think about it. So definitely don't want to damage boost with the other thing. Also, what's my MP? Oh, it's literally 15. Sucks. Thank you, Fireball. You're the best. Guess I'll get this just because. Let's see. Let's open up the tracker. I can see what's being removed. Let's go ahead and save here. Love our 1 health, though. So amazing. Sure, we'll overwrite that one. Let's see what the tracker says we have. It says we have nothing, which can't be true. Add these back. Okay. Oh, interesting. It didn't say I had Spirit Orb. I guess because it's cheated in? Interesting. Let's go see if the function works, chat. Actually, I might as well save here, because I turned basically everything off. Yeah, it worked. Chat, it was like lights out in the relics at the bottom of the screen. That is so brutal. I guess we'll showcase some things to Mateus since he's here, but I'll put it in a formal video. So we're gonna go ahead and jump with normal jump. So if I hit L1 / the miss button, we're gonna jump up and hold the miss button while holding square. Oh, I didn't have, oh, I barely made it. Barely made it. Oh, that was brutal. I almost messed it up. But anyway, that's what it's like. Yeah, that is kind of tricky. Gotta be careful. You have a very limited up if you do that. We almost got bodied by skeleton there. It would have been kind of embarrassing if I died.
What?
Anyway. I think technically right now I might still have the bat relic because of how axe armor works. Actually, I don't. Oh, that's scary. Wait. Oh, but I have flight here. Oh, that's a bug. I'm gonna change it later then. I think I understand what's happening there. Yeah, let's refresh. I think I forgot to change one of the things where I had bat at some point, so it kept me with flight. We gotta fix that at some point. Anyway, let's continue to do the run stuff. Anything else I really need on the checklist? Mole rocks and mist gate, and also the clock room. Yeah, I think I could do that. Well, I guess since I have bat, but not really a bat, we'll do the face plant. So, Mateus has all this stuff to look forward to. If we want to, we could fly up here, but there's no point. I don't need anything here. We're going to be removing it anyway. I will, however, put on that Alucard sword, because that is going to save me some crazy time. Get rid of the duplicator, so I have defense. Yeah, see, like, my normal plate is correct, but there must be some other bug. So, well, chat, that'll go in the backlog of things to fix. I don't have enough MP to do flight in general, so we gotta do this legit. Chat, whatever, playing vanilla. So I think it should remember I don't have the relics, but because we were gonna reboot Mayhem, the check should clear. So I think we'll be okay with the tutorial. I'll have to test that out in a moment. Next time we get to a point, I'm gonna save state, get back up to that file. Although not having flight there is kind of sad, but it's fine. We'll figure things out. Yeah, so we have, like, different forms of flight. Mateus has a lot to look forward to if he wants to race this later. I don't have any MP, which is kind of unfortunate. So we're gonna just go ahead and destroy one of them. Dump that. Good enough. Could do better. Well, actually, this room would be really great for momentum. Just thought about that. I don't have any free save slots, though. Because this room is great for teaching the momentum due to the platform up here. Like, see how you can, like, almost make that? If you have double jump, you can make that. I guess I could get rid of the weapon showcase to do... Oh, no, I could do this. I could do the sub-weapon showcase on Galamoth. Wait, that makes way more sense. We'll do Galamoth at the end. Maybe we'll have a separate video just for Galamoth. We'll do... What's this called? Gaibon check. With... What would we need to do this check? Just Leap Stone, I think? So we'll have to customize our relics a bit. So for this one, if I make this F4, let me think about it. What would give me double jump normally, but without giving me gravity boots? I don't think I have any Mayhem command that doesn't get both. That's the problem. Well, I could also just choose not to use it, I guess. Because it's not like that impacts anything else. So if I give myself... Brain is thinking, chat. Unarmed. I should get what I need.
You're wide open!
Oh, and because I don't have flight in general, it doesn't give gravity boots. That's actually amazing. Okay, this is perfect for the demo. So I'm gonna wait for the unarmed timer to disappear, and we'll make another save state here. So it's possible to do this check out of logic. In fact, there's a lot of checks you could basically just ignore the logic on. Technically, it could also do alchemy from here. I mean, this is not a bad save state for either, honestly. I could just go backwards from the save split. That's not too bad of an idea. Because I do want people that haven't played it before to know, like, that you could really break the logic. So, you know, there'll be the basic tutorial stuff, which will help, I think, people like Mateus that are looking to, like, how do I even do Superman? What are you even talking about when you're saying Kiki feet? We need a video going over the controls and some of the terms. But then, like, when Mateus, in particular, wants to race Calvisham, for example, being able to do, like, 8 or 9 skips, I think would be very beneficial to him, because it just puts him at a big advantage over anybody else that has not seen the video. So, we'll do it that way. Let's go ahead and save state this. So we'll just demo how to get up here with just Leapstone. Leapstone is easy. Actually, wait, no. I don't think you could do it with just Leapstone. I think you need one more thing. Okay, so you have to do the momentum skip. Ooh, that's a bit rough. I'm gonna be able to race Cal and not get absolutely destroyed. That's always a good thing to think about. I think what I'm gonna do, since I have Leapstone, do I even need Leapstone actually? Hold on, I didn't actually think about this. Oh, maybe you do. Actually, I don't think you do anymore. Oh, you could do this without Leapstone. You have to jump off the platform. Oh, you could do that without Leapstone. Oh, you don't even need it. Oh, alchemy is with Leapstone though. See, I learned something new today, Chow. Not that good, just lucky. Oh, poor Calvisham. I was gonna say, you're pretty solid, Calvisham, when I watch. Christogrim picks up on the tech, though. He picks up on the tech scary fast. I was kind of surprised by the speed at which he learned. So I think if he were to watch one of these videos, I'd be scared. But we'll see. So we got the check there. I don't have to think about that for a while. I have to do a mist gate. I can always grant myself relics. It's okay if I over relic for a mist gate. Gotta do a clock room. Myself a little momentum boost there. Perfect. Get some flight cancels. We'll make a save state in the clock room just because. I'm tempted to actually just have the gold and silver ring here. We got time. Do that. Oh. Oh, it can activate in the room, that's right.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
A lot of easy peasies, chat. Hold on.
Easy peasy.
It'll get us there eventually.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
We'll let it play out.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Might have clicked it a few too many times. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Got a little overzealous, chat.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
I definitely clicked it too many times. Oh, we're good. Alright, so what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna let the dialogue at the top run out. Then we'll save at F6 for the jewel. So that way I can showcase, like, you can move in the gold and silver ring. Which I don't think it's, like, the most important thing ever, but it is good to know. Actually, you know what I'll do? Save, like, right here. It'll go through the progression stats. It'll give it some time. We ended up with crazy stats. Could you imagine if this was like normal stats in a vanilla playthrough? You're like, yeah, I just got 93 strength. Don't worry about it. 870 health. Easy peasy, chat. It's still processing all the progression stats. It's not busted. It's just it's the same message over and over. We'll give it some time. There we go. So I'm gonna unpause and we'll do a nice little save here. I guess this can also showcase gravity boots. So I don't think I ever explicitly show it. So I'll do that. So I guess I could talk about gravity boots a bit more specifically in that one. Since there is like a rhythm to it to make it cost less MP. Kind of important to know. Guess we'll go to all rocks. Did I not get that? Well, that sucks. I just got regular miss. Whatever, chat. Easy peasy. Perfectly balanced stats. True. It's very, very balanced. I'm gonna just... You know what? I bonked. I might as well just do it safe. You can do this hallway very quickly. I just failed to perform. But anyway, back to flying while disjointed. Favorite kind of flight. Let's get out of here, chat. I should go faster, yeah, without the flight button, because I don't technically have flight. Interesting. Oh, it did give me gravity boots? That sucks. It's gonna take a while, chat. Yeah, we're going up here, not for me to do the boss, but because I want to make sure we have, low rocks. Because this one is definitely going to stump new players, so I just want to make sure this particular action... Well, not the Superman we're doing here, I mean, that'll stump new players too, but this specifically, if they don't know how to do this check, this is kind of like GG to the C. There's no way they can progress. They're going to save over an all-rock save. Like, if we hold the miss button and up... But we might need to jump, actually. Maybe that's what the issue is. The hallway is too short. That's what was happening. Oh, you just bonked too early. So if you just missed... Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh. I mean, I could go through the ceiling like that, but... Okay, I'm gonna make sure to denote that. So I guess the ceiling is shorter than the other one? Or I guess it doesn't matter because you just stay along the floor. Whatever. I'm not going to think about it too hard, but I do need to bring that up. So that is the all rocks. And we need to do a mist gate. And the best way to demonstrate Jewel of Open and a mist gate and everything else is to go through there. Technically, I could showcase caverns, but I feel like people will kind of figure that out. I might make a small aside. I think I'll just say, like, mention caverns. See, some of this, like, that room. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like that might be a bit much. We'll put it in there. We're gonna leave the thank you at the end of each video. This isn't Harmony of Dissonance. Indeed, it is not Harmony of Dissonance. Gotta go, says Calvisha. Well, good luck. I think you're playing Chrono Trigger. So we're just doing some save states here or there, and we're gonna wrap it up, I think. Not too much more to do here. Just want to make sure. So we have Spike Breaker, so we can showcase Spike Breaker here. That's perfect. We're gonna go ahead and do F3. Yeah, he's playing Chrono Trigger. It involves a lot of time travel. Do Miss Gates here. We have Gaibon, All Rocks, Death Skip, I think. I hope I have Death Skip. We have Death Skip, good. That's Gaibon. Go back to the clock room. Not too shabby. Do Library without flight. Yeah, it's definitely much easier to do these tricks now that you have the soup button. Because a lot of these were not possible before. Like, you had to get the momentum, or you wouldn't make it. But now it's a bit more lenient. Oh, actually, I need Succubus. Let's get Succubus first. On my list of save states. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we'll we'll eventually do Harmony of Dissonance. I think we'll do that as part of the weekday games for sure. And then we get to see how much this is or is not like Harmony of Dissonance. I went to do Succubus and then I went to the right. That's how autopilot I am. Like, wake up. Succubus is this way. You know this. You've done this a lot. This isn't like an obscure adventure check. I should know where Succubus is. So let's go ahead and save. The nice thing about this is I can use save states to skip some of what we're doing here. So we're gonna go ahead and a save state here. Although I have to get rid of my relics, actually. Say goodbye to our relics, chat. They're gonna get nuked. Give them a salute. We kept our Jewel of Open and Merman, because whatever, that's not really impactful. And now we'll do another save state. We have to be able to do this without using a relic. Let's just verify or remember how to do it. Build a little momentum. Back off the edge. Almost got it in one try, actually. You don't need the other boost. Yeah, in fact, yeah, there we go. So that one might take me a couple tries, because I have to get used to the momentum here, but you could do this relicless. What I need. It helps to have the other relics in case you do that, because it is very easy to lose horizontal momentum, for sure. Yeah, that was kind of sick. Leapstone makes this kind of free as this gravity boost, because you can completely whiff. Like, I could do this, for example, and still make it. I just have to react to what kind of jump I had, and then I can make it or not make it. So anyway, we got a Succubus. Might as well do Spike Breaker with our ridiculous stats. I'll make a small fix for Mayhem, I guess. It's not important I push this fix out for the flight button, because you'd have to be merging it with Mayhem. And we already talked about that it's not Mayhem ready. I mean, you can play it on Mayhem, it's just not going to be 100% working as intended. Let us have a nice little journey over here. Perfect. Flight going. Touch the switch. Leave him alone. Skip the old bridge maker. That's a bridge burner. It's more accurate. Don't need Donkey Kong. Goodbye, Donkey Kong. Too slow. We're just skipping him. I have a lot of MP and a lot of in. I wonder if we could just one-shot Cerberus here. Or just one spell, chat. Let's see. The answer is yes. I mean, we have 99 in. I would hope that would kill. Anyway, boss be gone. Yeah, one thing I think I'm going to have to do for the demo purposes, I'm probably going to have to hard code / lock my MP and my heart total. That's one more thing of prep I have to do. I was about to do an item check like I was doing a run. How autopilot I am, chat. I just see certain rooms. Just want to go for the item. Don't care about that. To run a showcase without flight, you do it with mist. I guess I could leave it as is. The only downside is I have a spike breaker, which is kind of hard to get rid of. So I might have to turn off Mayhem briefly. Because otherwise, like, it'll put it back in our inventory. I got a lot of health, just to demonstrate, I suppose. So let's turn off Mayhem. And we will... Oh, it's not deleting it still. We close it all together then. Oh, you know what I need to do to get rid of it? I need to do X armor only. This should delete it if I put it back on. Yeah, there we go. Deleted it, chat. No cheating in the spike room. We gotta play it legit. And we'll leave the room and come back just in case it did get rid of the spikes. This will be our save for F9. So now we just need to save at Galamoth and Library. Not too bad. Oh, we have a save at Library already. Let's see. What kind of relics do I have? know what? That's too much flight, chat. We need to get rid of our relics. Goodbye, our relics. Rest in peace. We'll give the game some time to cycle through the messages. We'll save here. So yeah, I think we have enough to at least talk about some of the more advanced skips. This should be good. So now I'm relicless. I guess I should verify I can do this without relics. I think you can. Gotta build some good momentum. Oh yeah, that was free. Yeah, I got a first try. That was free. Anyway, and then we need Galmoth. So where's our F10 save? Our F10 save is here. Is this the one where I have garbage items? Oh, it's the one where I have garbage items. I don't know about this save doing Galmoth. This would take forever. Oh, no, wait, I have Masamune. Never mind. Chat, false alarm. We're good. Like, oh my gosh, that would have taken us eons otherwise. Now we just gotta reach Galmoth. I think we could do that. Oh, is there a place where I could kill Richter quickly? I didn't think about that until just now. Because doing a Richter skip is so crucial, actually, for saving time. Like, I need a Galmoth save in general, but I think Richter skip is more important. I might have to take a save state and then cut the video. I don't have enough slots. If it went all the way up to F11 and F12, I'd have enough. But for some reason, Bisshawk decides that you only need 10 save states, which kind of sucks. As I would have liked 2 more, we would have been fine. I was about to go do a relic check. We don't need to do those. Go this way. Yes, I definitely want somebody that can get hit a lot, and showcase it on Galmoth, because I think he helps emphasize like how much damage you could do without necessarily killing him. And I guess let's talk about Galmoth's defenses. He does get special stats. Do a quick drive-by, don't mind me. Wait, can I skip this cutscene? Oh, I can.
So, you've made it this far.
I have, Death. I actually skipped where I'm supposed to start normally. Just to fight you. Oh, oops. I mean, I could just kill him with Gas Cloud if I really want to. Oh, I actually just killed him straight up with Stopwatch? Nice. Thank you, Stopwatch. Damage actually wasn't atrocious. Double death skip, if only. I know. Can you imagine if that door was open, chat? I would just clip out. I'd be like, guys, new tech dropped. We're just skipping him again. Unfortunately, we do have to kill him for the relics. That's not super useful to do, but it is funny. Just do whatever you want into that room. Ooh, gravity boots is kind of crucial here. It saves a lot of time. We're gonna have to, unfortunately, land briefly as I miss the platform. So this will be max health Galmoth. I don't think we've really fought 5 relic Galmoth before. It'd be interesting. We're just doing this to restore our MP. We'll get another save. Perfect, chat. Yeah, I'll just say like any damage. Oh, that was weird. I'm gonna say any damage you see on Galmoth, we'll just say it's ×3. I'm gonna go ahead and enter said room with him. We're gonna be like roughly here-ish. Should be fine. I don't think I need full MP. Probably fine. So we're just gonna verify our save state. So we have Galmoth, Spikebreaker, Succubus, Library, Clock Room, Death Skip, Gaibon check, Mistgate, all rocks. Oh, maybe from Mistgate I can go and just fight, what's his name? Richter. So if I come in here, this is my F3. Because this would put me the closest I need to be for him. So what I'm going to do, we are definitely going to cheat in a weapon. Hold on a second, chat. I think it's... Is it 5 I'm looking for? No. Well, I mean, it works with Bible, but... I guess we could showcase Bible. It's pretty cheesy. But, no, the dream is the stopwatch. Where's the stopwatch? Is it 6? 6. I was off by 1. Alright, so we're gonna redo the save with the stopwatch. I don't have to do this later. Hello, stopwatch. We're gonna save you in F3. And that's perfect. That'll cut down how much time I need to do the video. So I could still do... Once I do the mist break, Mistgate. And if I'm doing that in a separate video anyway, then I can save over F3. Oh, you know what? That works. Yeah, maybe I will split up how I do the video. I might do the advanced tech for later. And just focus on the basic controls first. Just because then I can save over at least 2 saves. Because, like, I don't ever really need the Allrock save or the Mistgates. And that would help me for setting up other things I want to showcase. Like the Switch, for example, and Caverns. Yeah, that just makes sense. Okay, chat. Thank you for putting up with the random nonsense of the save states. But I think we will pause here for the day. We've done our seed. We cleared it very fast compared to expectations. Under 2 hours for a nearly full double castle clear is kind of crazy for me. Especially since I don't know the item route at all. I think that went pretty well. So, from the perspective of YouTube, I will probably cut out some of the other things in there. Since it's not the most exciting thing ever. So I'll probably cut the stream from about when we started doing the save state testing. But we'll say goodbye to YouTube, I suppose. In case I do keep this part of the video in. So long, YouTube. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next time.